achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement.
This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement.
This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
This is the Atom Effect.
I love them ghetto bitches. I love them red. It's black, baby. This one for the bad bitches. What up, mama? I love to front the club, please. Form a circle. Here we go. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. I smoke omnipotent, man, it got me choking. Pink drink, man, it got me coasting. Medicating, man, it got me focused. I'm invincible, I feel like I'm floating. Kissing on the lips like it's French, and I'm making music like my name is Chopin. Black is in and out, black is in and I'm drugged out, cause I'm really coping. Baby girl, I got a question for you, and I think it's yes, cause I'm really hoping. I've been grinding and it's really showing. Baby girl, she start grabbing me, I'm like, baby girl, she like, daddy, please. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you, well, tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. I smoke omnipotent, man, it got me choking. Pink drink, man, it got me coasting. Medicating, man, it got me focused. I'm invincible, I feel like I'm floating. Kissing on the lips like it's French, and I'm making music like my name is Chopin. Black is in and out, black is in and I'm drugged out, cause I'm really coping. Baby girl, I got a question for you, and I think it's yes, cause I'm really hoping. I've been grinding and it's really showing. Baby girl, she start grabbing me, I'm like, baby girl, she like, daddy, please. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Well, hey, tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. Sexually, she in charge of me, she got a battery. Sexually, she in charge of me, she got a battery. Sexually, she in charge of me, she got a battery. Sexually, she in charge of me, she got a battery.
Hey man, say man, shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance, you are the core. Shout out to the Adam, shout out to the Ease. Y'all know what it is, man. This is the Blac Pill podcast. Yes, sir, we in the building. And guess what, guys? Guess what? I have some interesting news. I wouldn't say interesting, but I mean some cool news. It's cool to me. Shout out to Mana. We got Mana in the chat on YouTube. What up, Mana? What I was going to say, yeah, the interesting news is we're actually streaming on Kick officially starting today. Yes, sir. It's my first official stream on Kick. Shout out to Kick. Shout out to everybody on Kick. Kick, please understand, guys, that I can't access the chat right now. Shout out to Miss AJ. Shout out to you. And shout out to the other viewers on Kick. I can't access the chat right now on Kick, and that's just because how do I say this? I gotta fix my Kick up, but we on Kick too with it. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to the world. We alive. What's today? Today's Saturday. I feel good. And today's episode is about, y'all already know who it's about. Goddamn. Shout out to Chrisean Reezy. We're gonna call her Chrisean Reezy. That's her name now. Shout out to Chrisean Rock. She gets a lot of free promo on my show because she helps me do numbers. So shout out to Chrisean Rock. So today's episode is about her breaking down in tears at the hair salon, thanking God for everything right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And shout out to the Most High, man. Y'all know what it is. Let me pull myself up in here. Let me see where we at. Boom. And boom. I'm in the building. What up, gang? I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Hold on. Yes, sir. We in here. What up to everybody that's in here? We got a good show for you guys today. We got a couple things to discuss, and then Chrisean's the main event. And actually, like I said, special shout out to Chrisean Rock for sure, because, you know, after I'm gonna discuss it in the main event. I'm gonna tell you guys why she was crying about whatever she was crying about, and then I'm gonna tell you what made me, how she inspired me to start streaming on Kick. So shout out to her. She inspired me to start streaming on Kick. Past that, y'all hit the like button, man. Hey, man, y'all follow me on my other platforms. If you want to really participate in the show, y'all can go listen to me on YouTube, whatever the case may have you. Like I said, shout out to Kick. Kick, my bad, y'all. If I don't see the chat or whatever, I got to fix it up on my streaming thing that I used to stream. So, like, right now, it's trying to make me log in because I was trying to get my old account, and I guess my old account got deleted, but it had my name. It had the Black Adam name, so I can't access that account. So I made a new account, and my new account is It's Black Adam, like my Instagram right up here. You feel me? So we finna get right with it. But anyways, the question in today's chat is Chrisean finally getting her life together or rebranding? Vote and tell us what you think. So, I mean, that's the poll for today. YouTube, y'all know what it is. Y'all do what y'all do. And shout out to the rest of the platforms. You guys enjoy the show today. Let's get started, man. It's Saturday. Damn, I gotta stop wearing the same clothes. Somebody asked me why I wear the same clothes every day, and I was just like,
But what the hell, boy?
it's hard for a player out here. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Hold on, let me bring Instagram over. Let's get right with it. First things first, we have, let me see, 1 second. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Instagrams. Oh, also, one of our supporters asked me to get more sounds. So we will be getting more sounds, guys. We're going to get more sounds. If the show lags, by the way, it's because I'm streaming on 6 platforms. Okay? That's a big deal. That is a big deal. So let me see. Where we at? What is this? What is that? Let me close the intro. All right. Let's get right with it. All right, so first things first, we have people who interrupt often aren't always rude. They may just have a higher processing speed and anxiety. I guess I have anxiety. Anyways, let's go to Adam Experience, man. Let us know what you think in the comment section as we go through these videos. But this is the show. So today we're discussing streamers. Shout out to all the streamers. Shout out to Kai Sanat, Deshae Frost, Speed. Who else? I don't know. Ninjas I can name off the top of my head. Shout out to shout out to DDG. Shout out to all the ninjas. Shout out to all the ninjas. Streaming is the way. Y'all know me as an artist. For those of you who know my story, but I'm a streamer now. I'm a rapper turned streamer, streamer turned rapper, whatever the case may have you. And it's because streaming is the way, and that's where the money is. And I want to be where the money's at. I don't care about nothing else but the money and my fans. My fans are considered my family. Shout out to the core. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So first things first, we have this ninja. His name is Jay Cinco. I've seen him around. Pretty boy ninja. Shout out to this pretty boy. He got into a physical altercation on stream in Paris. Hold on. In Paris, after a man asked to take a picture of him and Lala Baptiste. And we have the footage right here. We're gonna play the footage for you guys. Let me see if I make this bigger so you guys can see it. Hold on. Here we go. All right, let's see what happened here.
This is different.
And let us know what you think in the comment section, people.
Though he's saying they don't have the. Oh, what do you think? These look like they might be tight.
What?
What?
No. Hey. Yeah. I English.
What size? You think it'll fit?
Rappers? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What size is it? You think it'll fit?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
You think that could fit?
What?
These are large. You think you could fit those?
I wear 32.
Medium is better though.
Yeah.
32. You said you think medium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Huh?
You go for what?
Nah.
You come street?
Yeah.
Back street, back.
I don't really like. Do you like these?
But what the hell, boy?
And this is why I'll probably, I don't know if I'll ever do in real life streaming, because people get besides themselves when they see a camera. It's so odd because if you look somewhere on top of the ceiling, you know, there's cameras everywhere now. So I don't know why when people see somebody recording themselves on camera, they gotta start being weird. But let's continue.
It's off.
It's off.
Yeah.
Open.
Yeah.
Open.
This is a different style, but these are medium. What do you think?
Hey, from these, you want to try these on?
You good, bro?
Oh shit. I don't know what just happened. I think they messed with the stream. Did y'all just see that? I don't even know if we still streaming, bro.
You need to leave.
We still streaming? Did y'all see that? The screen went black for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna keep playing the video. I gotta make sure we still streaming. I don't know what the hell just happened, bro. Here we go.
You good? You wanna? Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, you don't want to? You want to be in it? Wait.
Oh, they trying to mess up the stream. Look at them. They trying to mess up the stream. 1 second, y'all. I gotta make sure we good here. Are we still good? Let me see. Rumble. Are we still good? My goodness, man. What the hell? All right, looks like we still good. Y'all let me know if we not good, bro. If something's wrong with the show, let me know in the chat, please, and thank you, bro. They be trying to stop this stream. It's because we doing numbers, man. Shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate all of y'all, bro. They steady trying to stop the stream, bro. They always trying to stop the stream. Let's continue.
What you want to do, brother?
I never should
What you
lie,
want
right?
to do?
It's stressful. Wait,
We
sir.
okay. We good, brother. We
It's
good.
okay. We took pictures together
I'm good.
already.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm alright, brother.
It's
We
okay.
good.
It's
We good, bro.
okay.
We good.
Have a great day.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Have a great day.
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Brother, I'm good,
Okay.
bro. I'm straight. Come on.
Yeah, and shout out to all my American people out here in these streets. Yeah, when y'all travel, bro, y'all gotta be careful out here, bro, because people will try and hustle you when you go to other places. I remember when I was in Colombia, I tell y'all about that a lot. Yeah, you know, they was calling me gringo. You know, they begging for money. They try to get close to you. I'll be having to tell people, yo, back up. Thank God I'm big and black, so I come off very threatening to some people. But you know, if you're of a lighter complexion, they will approach you and they will test you. Here we go.
Let's watch it.
You got me?
What? You said what?
Okay, no. Can you move away? Can you move away? Can you? He's trying to
Brother, what do you want?
whatever.
What do you want? What do you want? I don't want no picture, bro.
Okay.
I'm not exiting nowhere. I'm
Okay, can you?
I'm right here.
Whoa, you need to
right
relax.
here.
Okay.
Man, I don't give a about none of that, man. Watch out, bro. I don't give a about none of that, nigga.
Wait.
Oh.
Can someone get him out of here?
Oh.
Bro,
Can you
good, bro.
And y'all answer the poll in the chat while we get to the main event. But this is what I'm talking about, bro. Where y'all got to be careful out here in these streets because ninjas is crazy out here in these streets. And they'll approach you because of their own bullshit. Can you imagine?
But what the hell, boy?
Can you imagine? This ninja came to him and now is mad at him because he doesn't want to interact with him, bro. This the world we live in. Here we go.
We don't want no picture, bro. Hey,
Wait, stop touching him. What's wrong with you? Bro, please. Oh my God. Can you come?
Man, watch out.
Please.
Now, fellas, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. Fellas, gentlemen, shout out to the Adams everywhere. Gentlemen, are you listening? Gentlemen, if a man approach you and get in your face, bro, as far as I know, I could be wrong, right? Let me give game. I could be wrong. One of the strongest bones in your body is your elbow. If a man gets in your face, you take your elbow and you break their nose, okay? Are y'all hearing me right now? Are you hearing me? Break. You hit him as hard as you can with your elbow in his face. Break his nose. Hit him a couple times. Somebody get in your face. I don't mean to sound like that, but I gotta say that, bro. I gotta say that. Hit a ninja in their face if they get in your face. Here we go.
Watch out.
Oh my God. Bro.
Now, my question is, what in God's name is the cameraman doing, bro? That's why y'all gotta have security detail doing this shit. Here we go.
Why would he do, bro?
And what's up with Lil Baby? I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to all the Eves out here.
Hello.
Ladies, if your man, well, I don't know if that's a girl. I don't know what they is, but I'm saying if you see your man get into a fight with somebody, you have two choices in that situation. I know I'm about to ruffle some feathers when I say this. Now, I don't condone hitting women, right? Let me start by saying that, right? I don't condone hitting anybody, but God forbid, I always tell God, shout out to Black Madam. I always tell God, I say, God, please, don't ever let me be around a woman that's in my life, right? And a woman tries to hit her, because God forbid, bro. Now, on another note, ladies, I'm saying that to say this, to reinforce my point. Ladies, if you're with your man and a ninja try to jump your man, you need to find you a sharp well, let me not say that. That comes off. You need to find you an object and y'all need to jump that ninja. So that way, on my show on Wednesday, we do course correction. It's called course correction, right? But you're supposed to jump that ninja. You jump that ninja so that way, moving forward, that ninja knows if I pull up on somebody, I might get my ass whooped, okay? That's how we got to move in today's society. Because people out here ain't got no common sense. Now, I know everybody will tell you, oh, you ain't shoot the fair one. You should have fought him, one-on-one and all this dumbass shit. Excuse my French. But I got to say this to reinforce my point. Hey, man, life is unfair, okay? Let me say that. Life is unfair. If you play with me, bro, I'm trying to put you in the dirt. But let's continue. Shout out to J Cinco.
This is different, though.
Crazy shit, man. Hey, shout out to him for standing on business, even though he was shorter than the apparent assailant, right? Shout out to him. That's why I tell y'all, I'm a square. Please don't approach me. But if you approach me, be ready to meet your maker, because I'm traumatized. I've been jumped before. I've been cut before. All kind of bad stuff has happened to me. So I play no games. Because the thing is, I value my life, and I suggest everybody should have the same sentiment, right? I value my life more than the person that's trying to approach me and do harm to me. And I'm not saying to go harm people. I'm saying to protect yourself and put yourself first. Because if you don't put yourself first, nobody will put you first. Okay? Like I said, y'all let me know if the stream trip out. If it's not, we just gonna keep going. And also, participate in the show, people. This is the show. It's okay. Let us know what you think. At the same time, you know, we can disagree to agree here. I'll just let y'all know how I feel because, you know, some of these things hit home for me because I've been in these situations. Anyways, Law and Order with Blac Adam. Let's get it. Law and Order with Blac Adam, people. So we have 9 people arrested. I believe this is a Florida sheriff. They were arrested in Florida for smuggling K2 into jail. Don't touch that K2, people. Here we go.
Popular, and they really like this better than the K2.
What is that, Roach?
It's Raid and Roach Motel.
Oh!
Did you hear me? They're spraying this stuff on paper and then either smoking it or eating it in the county jail.
But what the hell?
Let me say that again, okay? Because
these ninjas,
normal people can't understand this. For example, the Roach Motel. This is such a wonderful thing. They'll put the Roach Motel in a plastic bag with paper, seal it up, shake it up, get the chemicals to acting, put it out in the heat so the chemicals react, and shake it. And when the chemicals, who would think to do this? When the chemicals...
Gentlemen, I always tell y'all, don't go to the penitentiary. Do not go to the penitentiary. And that's why I kind of try to avoid situations where I might have to end up in the penitentiary. Because if you end up in the penitentiary, it's not that you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to deal with people who are partaking or participating or engaging in this kind of behavior. Do you want to be part of that? These ninjas finna be losing it. Hold on, here we go.
We're infused on the paper, then they eat it or smoke it.
Oh.
Are you kidding?
Oh my God, bro. Hold on, let me show y'all. Law and Order with Blac Adam. Ladies, gentlemen, like I say this because I care. Ladies, do you want to be somebody's bitch in prison? Huh? Do you? Do you? Gentlemen, do you want to be somebody's bitch in prison? Hold on, I'm trying to show y'all. This is what you're going to have to deal with. We showed this yesterday. This is who you're going to have to deal with that's partaking in this kind of behavior. Shout out to these gentlemen right here. Here we go.
I'm righteous.
Oh. Oh. Now, it's not funny. It's a teachable moment. It's not funny. It's not funny. So don't be laughing. Oh, and I forgot to do my disclaimer at the beginning of the show. Disclaimer, everything you see is not real. Everything you see is a perspective of a perspective. Social media is not real. Believe half of what you hear and none of what you see. Even me, you're watching a perspective of a perspective. This is the perspective of my room. This is not the whole room. Past that, I participate in what we would call dark humor. Even though my name is Blac Adam, no pun intended, dark humor. So I may say things that may come off as outlandish. I necessarily don't really care that much. You know, like I said, I'm an entertainer. What Jay-Z say? No, what Justin Timberlake say? And we all just entertainers, and we're stupid and contagious. So I'm just trying to entertain, guys. So don't take me too serious, but hopefully you can get the message by what I'm saying or the picture that I'm trying to paint, because I am an artist. So a lot of times I might show you things to reinforce my points. Viewer discretion is advised. This is a show for mature audiences only, so I may say things that are a little wild, and we about to get more crazier too, but we keep it simple. You know, we keep it we kind of keep it PG because of the platforms and shit. But like I said, that was just a disclaimer. So here we go. It's not funny, people. This who you gonna have to deal with: smoking roach spray and shit like that. Look at this ninja. Yeah, on Jid Guz. That boy on Jid Guz. Look at him. Look at him tweaking, bro. Yeah.
I'm righteous.
Yeah. That's what y'all want to deal with? Gentlemen. Yeah, gentlemen, stay out of prison. Ladies, you too. Now, ladies, imagine, because women, you know, are more, well, I think men are more emotional than women now. Men are the new women and women are the new men. Don't be mad at me. Let's finish that video. Don't be mad at me.
Popular, and they really like this better than the K2, is Raid and Roach Motel.
Hell no, bro.
Did you hear me?
But what the
They're
hell,
spraying this stuff on paper, and then either smoking it or eating it in the county jail.
Eating it, bro, ingesting it.
Let me say that again, okay? Because normal people can't understand this. For example, the Roach Motel. This is such a wonderful thing. They'll put the Roach Motel in a plastic bag with paper, seal it up, shake it up, get the chemicals to acting, put it out in the heat so the chemicals react, and shake it. And when the chemicals, who would think to do this? When the chemicals were infused on the paper, then they eat it or smoke it. Are you kidding me? Popular.
Yeah, shout out to this sheriff right here for telling us what it is and what's going on in there. You feel me? You would think it's not real. You would think it's not real, but it's real. All right, man. Y'all know we had beef with Iran. We have this ninja right here. Shout out to my good brother right here trying to end the war in Iran early. Here we go.
Looking at that nigga. Boy, y'all not these shoes a gang. But we do not want that smoke with y'all. Oh, God. We do
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to him. Hey, man, he speaks for all of us. I said it here first on the Blac Pill podcast. Here we go.
Looking at that nigga. Boy, y'all not these shoes a gang. But we do not want that smoke with y'all. Oh, God, we do not want that smoke with y'all. Hey, whatever he said, we don't got no fuss in the game.
Yes, sir. That's how I feel. All right, more Law and Order. Should I call this SVU? This SVU right now. Law and Order with Black Adam, people. Right now, we have over 200,000 people testing positive for HIV in Houston. I'm gonna get more sounds. Don't worry, people. I'm gonna get more sounds. But Jesus, play that again. Oh my God. Oh my God. And we're gonna give you some information. We're gonna give you some information and details on what's going on out there. And we've done this before, and I do this as a, this is an educational, infomercial, informational. What's the correct terminology? I have a big vocabulary, right? Shout out to my teachers. They taught me to have an extensive edifice of etiquette, and I have eloquence. Right? That sounded cool in my head. So yeah. So you feel what I'm saying? I'll be trying to give y'all game out here in these streets to protect yourself. So we're gonna go to TikTok real quick and we're gonna discuss what's going on. Do y'all know about Bissonnet? Do you know about Bissonnet? You probably don't know about Bissonnet. The reason why I know about Bissonnet, shout out to H-Town. What up, H-Town? Y'all know what it is? Gang. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion and free Tory Lanez. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I used to stay out of H-Town, and you know me, whenever I move to a new city, I like to explore all the hoods and shit. I like to explore the different places. Houston is a big place. They got Katy. What up, Katy? They got and these are the surrounding cities. You know how we had like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and the Palm Beaches, or we got like Miami, South Miami. We got the Goulds and all that shit. What up, Miami? Like I said, they got Katy. They got what's the other one? They got Spring. They got is it Humble? I think they got Humble. What's the other one? I can't remember. It's kind of far off. Sugarland. What up, what up, all these places? Where the Mexicans be at? Pasadena. What up, Pasadena? Yeah. So yeah, out in Houston, like I said, big ass city, very diverse, very multicultural. There's a spot out here, and ladies, if you selling cat out there, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, okay?
You need to leave.
Cause y'all be out there in public with it, okay? So on Bissonnet, I remember the first time I seen it. I was a little young. I think I was like 22. I was like 23, and I was just, mobbing through the streets, doing what I does. I think I had me a little cigar or whatever, just smoking my little Black and Mild. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yeah, man, I seen Bissonnet. I remember I was on Bissonnet. I'm like, what the fuck? Excuse my French. I was like, yo, what the hell's going on here? I seen girls walking. I'm like, bro, why are all these people walking in the hot ass sun? I'm thinking to myself, because it's stupid hot. And what up, everybody? It's summer. It's summer. Woo! It's summer. But yeah. So I'm on Bissonnet. I'm looking. I'm like, damn. So like, what they doing and shit? I'm still young at the time. I'm starting to enter the dark side of the world, like the underworld. I told you I've lived under I've lived in the underworld for a little bit of time, and I've seen what really goes on behind these closed doors and shit. That's why you see my eyes look the way they look, because I done seen some shit. No bullshit. If I'm lying, I'm flying. So yeah, so you know, I'm seeing them girls. So I think one time, for those of you who don't know, I used to be an Uber driver. So I think I picked up one of them girls one time, little white girl. And you know, she talking to me, and you know, I'm trying to peep game. I'm like, damn, so what's up with everybody? You know, I see all these girls like dressed up, they walking and shit. You know, they getting into cars and shit. She's like, oh, you don't know what's going on? I'm like, no, I have no clue. So yeah, you know, she telling me about the game and everything. She telling me how shit's going down and all that. And basically these girls selling cat and niggas just going by the hundreds. And I mean, sometimes the police pull up and then, you know, kind of squash it. They be like, oh, everybody scattered, and then everybody scattered like roaches. But yeah. So when y'all see a whole bunch of HIV cases, that could be potentially one of the reasons. Now, I'm not saying those girls have it, don't have it, they passing it. What I am saying is get tested and protect yourself out here in these streets. So let's see, STDs, Houston. Let me see. Here we go.
And sexually transmitted infection rates are climbing across Harris County, and some of the most impacted neighborhoods are right here in Houston.
Ricky Munoz spoke with healthcare professionals who say more testing, education, and access to treatment are the keys to turning around the trend.
Yeah.
Downtown, Montrose, and Sunnyside, all Houston neighborhoods topping the list of new HIV and STIs. Now, health.
I gotta hit the sound.
You need to leave.
I gotta hit the sound.
Officials say it's because of different factors.
Why do you get tested? So I think there's a lot of misinformation that still holds true to some people. So I think a lot of people are afraid of knowing their status.
Look, people, I'll tell y'all about the last time I got tested before I let them finish. Last time I got tested, man, you know, Ninja pulled up to the doctor. This out here, I'm in the A now. So yeah, you know, I pull up to the doctor and shit. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm trying to get tested. So they're like, okay, you know, I come to the back. They're like, oh, you know, drop your pants. I'm like, nah. I mean, I've been tested. I get tested, like, I'm not going to say frequently because I'm not sexually active like that with multiple partners, but I do get tested, you know, just in case. Even when I don't feel something, and I suggest you all do the same thing, right? So, you know, I drop my pants and shit, and the doctor's like, yeah, so, you know, I'm gonna look at you and shit. So he's like, okay, so like, you know, are you feeling any kind of symptoms? I'm like, nah, I just want to get tested, you know, just to be safe. Cause, you know, I see shit like this and I get anxiety. So once I see that, I say, whoa.
What the hell,
I say, whoa. So I'm like, all right, let me go get tested, you know? And then, you know, when you be seeing them commercials, I guess the people around me, you know, like you see certain commercials about STDs. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. So you start to question shit. You like, yo, what is this a sign? Is this a sign? So, you know, I go get tested and shit. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not feeling nothing, but I just want to do like a full blood work. Cause, you know, a clean bill of health is like a clean bill of wealth. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. So, you know, I get the blood work, you know, they take my blood, you know, they check me out and shit. I get a call 2 weeks later, or a week later. He's like, hey, so, you know, your results came back. You know, I'm here. You know, I'm tweaking. I'm like, oh shit, let's get it. And he's like, oh yes, you know, we just wanted to tell you, you know, your results came back negative. And I was like, woo! Yes, sir. I was like, woo. And also, like I said, if I don't see y'all comments, my beezy, bro. If I don't see your comments, I'm streaming on multiple platforms until I get the multi-platform chat shit. I can't see your comments, but keep commenting. I'll get back to it, and I appreciate everybody. But yeah, I was like, woo. And he was like, yeah, you know, we're going to send you the results. And we wanted to tell you good job for practicing safe sex. And that's why I tell y'all, stay safe out here in these streets. Don't be scared to get tested. Like I said, shout out to them ladies. Shout out to the E's. If you want to deal with me, I need to see them papers.
At this point,
hello.
You niggas
Oh shit. My bad. But yeah, I need to see them papers like Usher. Papers. I need them papers, cause I done took all I can take, but you leave me no options, girl. Yes, sir. All right, let me bring that back. Let's finish that.
And sexually transmitted infection rates are.
And y'all answer the poll while we gear up towards the main event. This is all gonna relate. Like I said, watch me paint a picture like Picasso, Pablo. Here we go.
Climbing across Harris County, and some of the most impacted neighborhoods are right here in Houston.
Ricky Munoz spoke with healthcare professionals who say more testing, education, and access to treatment are the keys to turning around the trend.
Downtown, Montrose, and Sunnyside, all Houston neighborhoods topping the list of new HIV and STIs. Now, health officials say it's because of different factors. Why do you get tested?
So I think there's a lot of misinformation that still holds true to some people. So I think a lot of people are afraid of knowing their status.
Recent data shows young adults.
And the real reason why you people are afraid of knowing your status is because all of you people are hot in the ass. I said it. I said it. All of you are hot in the ass and you're scared to go see because you're burning and itching. Ew. Here we go.
Especially Black and Hispanic males and females are being hit the hardest. The 15 to 35 age range makes up the bulk of new cases.
Harris County is one of the top counties where there are the most cases of HIV. Some folks may not even have symptoms, right? And so they may be spreading this.
And that's exactly why I need to see them papers. And even then, that's why we had condoms. I'll show y'all a box of condoms right now, bro. And I know Ninja's gonna be like, oh, you got them, but you ain't using them. Ninja, I'm in grind mode, so it don't even pertain to me. I'm just trying to teach y'all, bro. Stay safe out here because half of you ninjas have something, Ninja, and you know, you don't even know because you have no symptoms, Ninja. That's why I tell you ninjas go get tested. Boy, hell nah. Hell no. All right, let's continue.
This disease and this virus to other folks, and they may not even be aware that they're spreading it.
Health experts say stigma around testing, protection, and sexual
health. And the worst thing about it is, you know, you just passing it around. You passing it back and forth. One ninja getting you a bacterial infection. One ninja giving you BV. Hey, man, look, bro. I done been there before. You feel me? I done had a point in time I was dealing with. And look, I could talk about this because, you know, the girls, we already had what we had. It is what it is. They already tried to expose me on Twitter and shit. It is what it is. There was a point in time I was dealing with 2 girls, right? I was dealing with 2 girls. They know who they are. Shout out to you, little baby. Shout out to you, little other baby. It's all love. Love-hate relationship. It is what it is. Stay on that side. I'm gonna stay on this side. So yeah, I remember one was you know, I don't want to say too much, but I'm pretty sure you can use your head. You can use your head here. And that's why I was like, yeah. And one of them try to air me out on Twitter. We're gonna talk in tongues here. Hopefully you can put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, man, one of them try to air me out on Twitter like, yo, you know, he doing me dirty and shit. He messing with this one girl while he messing with me. And in my head, I'm thinking to myself, but you know about the other girl. So I'm sitting here like, what's really going on? But yeah. That's why you got to practice safe sex, man. And everybody got to be on the same page. Let's continue.
Health is keeping people from taking steps that could save lives.
What we're seeing is that these folks that are in these age groups, they're practicing more unsafe sex. They're practicing sex with multiple members.
But Harris County is responding. Legacy Community Health is one of several organizations ramping up resources, offering walk-in testing, financial support, and access to PrEP and PEP for prevention.
We do. Shout out to Harris County. I just wanted to bring awareness to that because if I can convince one of you ninjas to go get tested, that means I did my job. Let's continue. Let me see. What else do we have popping off? We got the true Paul Pierce in the building. Shout out to Paul Pierce. Now y'all answer this question for me, bro. So they asked Paul Pierce, would he rather be cheated on and find out, or to be cheated on and never know? So let me say it slow so I can understand what the fuck I just said. Excuse my French. So all right, so I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you would rather be cheated on and find out, and put a 2 in the chat if you would rather be cheated on and never know. Here we go.
Rather be cheated on and never find out, or find out and stay?
And I'm gonna tell you guys what I think after. Here we go.
I'd rather find out and stay.
Okay, why?
I mean, if I'm locked in with you, I feel like, you know, that because I think with love is not, I feel like love is more about what you can take.
But what the hell?
What you can do.
Damn. Okay.
Shout out to Paul Pierce. Yeah, me personally, I've been cheated on before, multiple times.
You need to leave.
So shout out to all the women that come to my page and be like, who hurt you? And you know, you're jaded. I'm here to tell you, I'm hurt and I'm jaded. Yes, I am. Life gonna keep going though. But yeah. So me personally, if I know I'm leaving you, right? So we just gonna stop that right there. If I know I'm leaving you, so I'd rather cheat. I mean, I'd rather you cheat and I didn't know. But like I said, when I find out, I'm leaving you. I don't want to. If I cheated, I mean, if you cheated and I know, I'm leaving you, bro. I'm leaving you. That's what happened when you cheat. You know, you cheated. I don't know how to explain cheating, but you guys know the definition. That's just me personally. Y'all can say what y'all want to do, and it's okay because we don't have to. On my podcast, we can disagree to agree. Here we go.
Some people can misinterpret that because what you can take can mean like, what can I take from you, drain from you?
Nah.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Dylan, if I can take
you
cheating on me, if I can take yo,
nah, I can't take that.
Indiscretions.
Nah.
I really love your ass.
No. I love you. I love you enough to let you go be happy with the person you want to be happy with. And that's not me. I don't know what y'all be talking about, bro. What y'all be talking about. But like I said, I'm biased in this situation. So I look at it. I understand men and women are kind of the same, but we're also very distinctly different. So that's why I don't know how I feel about relationships, bro, because it's tough. Like, it's tough. Like, even if I wanted, like, two girls, like, to be, like, in a polyamorous, polygamous, whatever relationship, right? It's tough because it's like, yeah, I want two girls, but what if my girl was to tell me she wanted two ninjas? I would look at her like...
But what the hell, boy?
You need to leave.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me, shawty. Shorty. Shouty. Yeah, nah, we ain't doing that. Yeah. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. Y'all tell us what y'all think in the comments.
You understand?
And answer the poll.
It's not what you can give me. It's what I can take. That show real true love.
Would you rather be cheated on and...
Yeah, I mean, everybody weird, bro. I'm like, I don't think that you show me you love me by you cheating on me and me staying with you. That's just me, bro. That's a little bit backwards,
what the hell, boy?
What the What? So because you cheated on me and I stay with you, that shows me that I love you for real? I mean, hey, I don't know. Anyway, shout out to this ninja right here. Do you remember this ninja? This ninja is the Punisher from the case with Cassie and Diddy. Do y'all remember him? So he said he got paid to sleep with another man's wife and the husband watched. Yeah, y'all ninjas is freaks out here in these streets. Freak-a-leaks, boy. Freak-a-leak. Here we go.
The first time I slept with a dude paid me to sleep with his wife, I had already slept with him.
Now that's funny. Now that's funny.
The real story.
He didn't know?
No, he knew.
Oh. And he got rave reviews.
Straight up. So I had...
Look, I got stories for days. Shout out to Lil Baby. We cool. We ain't got no beef with each other. She's grown. But yeah, I remember it was this one lady I dealt with way back when. And gentlemen, this is why I tell you, don't mess with women that are taken. Baby mothers, whatever. Well, baby mothers is like a single mother, and baby mother, I believe, is two different definitions, right? And I know that sounds insane.
But what the hell?
But follow me. So this one lady I dealt with, this back in my youngin' days when I was wilding in these streets, hormones raging. I was like 19 at the time, 18, 19. So I dealt with this lady. You know, I pulled up to her crib. She told me come through one night, and I ain't had nothing better to do. So I pulled up to her crib, and we chilled. You know, we had a little session. And when I say session, I'm referring to a smoke session, okay? Let's start there. And we sipped a little bit, and we ended up fornicating, right? So it was late night. You know, I'm intoxicated. She's intoxicated. So long story short, when I left, right, she hit me with a text message. She was like, "Oh, you know, my baby daddy had came and he seen us doing what we was doing." Now, mind you, I was like,
"But what the hell, boy?"
I was like,
"You what?"
So, you know, I never even seen him come by, whatever. She said she seen him and everything, and he said something to her and all of that. Now, this ninja, this is one of the times where I say Black Adam, and I hate to refer to myself in the third person because that's very narcissistic. But this is one of the times where I say Black Adam could have been Dunzo, and nobody would have ever known. That ninja could have ended me, put me in the dirt, shot me and his baby mother. I didn't know at the time, right? So I had no clue. But as far as I knew, she was single, but she had a certain kind of whatever with him, situation with him to where he can come by the crib for his kids, whatever. And this is why I tell y'all, don't be dealing with nobody you know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird, bro. But here we go.
I had met his wife in the Caribbean, slept with her like on some one night stand shit, and then like a couple of years later, he just rolled up on me and was like, "Hey, you know what? My wife, you had sex with my wife." I'm like, "What?"
Oh.
You need to leave.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, no. She said it was the best experience she ever had. I want to hire you to do it again. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, right? So then he offers me like, all right, we gonna set it up, blah, blah, blah. I was in town. I was like, all right, come to the hotel. And I'm there with two of my homies, right? And I'm talking shit to them like, yeah, yo, man, this dude coming by, bro. I put it down on his wife so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gentlemen, this is not the flex that we think it is. I used to think this is a flex. This is not the flex you think it is, bro. Ew. How do you like the idea of, I mean, look, shout out to the ladies. We already know, hey, the game is sold and not told, but how do you enjoy the idea of all the single women out here? How do you enjoy the idea?
I'm talking.
I digress.
So I want cause she looked good. So I wanted my boys to see what she looked like, right? So he shows up with his wife. So I'm like, go stick around. And then when she come, y'all break out. So they open the door and my friends check out.
It sounded like a start to a corn movie, Ninja. What's going on here?
You need to leave.
This sounds like the start of a flick, my ninja. Here we go.
Out, and they see my two homies, and then he's just like, oh, well, hey, you guys stick around too. And I'm like,
but what the hell, boy?
An orgy. That's what happened.
What?
Oh, he putting on the show tonight.
So then it ended up all three of us, which I'm only child, bro. I ain't with that. Right? You know what I'm saying? So
You need to leave.
What are you doing?
This is why I need more sounds, bro. I need more sounds. Here we go.
So, and my boys, obviously, this is something they knew each other years. They do this on a regular. They went into some.
Y'all ninjas is freaky, freaky frogs, bro.
You need to leave.
That's why I stay by my lonely out here in these streets, bro. Ew.
Some WWE tag team match on this chick, and I was so like intimidated, like uncomfortable by it. I just sat with the husband. You know what I'm saying? And we were chopping it up. And
Hell no. Yeah, y'all disgust me, bro.
boys was just
You killing that shit, boy. That boy over there killing it.
and my boys was just going ham, bro. And so that was the first time that was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That probably was more uncomfortable than the Diddy part.
But
This ninja. Anyways, if y'all want to see that interview, y'all know where to go look. Shout out to the Punisher. My ninja got ears like Dumbo, ninja. Ears like Dumbo.
You need to leave.
All right, let's bring back some nostalgia, man. Way back Saturdays, even though that doesn't match with the word. Flashback Saturday.
This nigga trying to cook a motherfucking, damn.
Ham sandwich.
A fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
This pussy ass nigga burned a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you ain't eat it cold? The fuck wrong with you?
Exactly.
You need to leave.
Yeah. Who remembers this? Nostalgia, man. Moments in time. Here we go.
Nigga can't eat a fucking sandwich cold. Oh man. Nigga, you can't even cook a damn cheese toast. Bitch, you can't. Nigga, I cook all my life. No, you don't.
I cook all my life. You're like 4 years old, man. How old is you? Like 6 years old. Goddamn.
I had to cook for this nigga. How many days when he spent the night at my house? Like 6. I had to cook this nigga spaghetti and shit because he was so hungry. This nigga trying to cook.
That's what friends are for. All right, let's continue, man. Let me see. What do I want to show you guys? In other news, like I said, we have Texas banning China, Russia, and North Korea from buying land in their state. Great job, Texas. Great job. And the reason why I say good job is because for those of you who don't know, I've always told you guys when we first started streaming that America has sold out. Shout out to America, the best country in the world. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And to anybody who thinks otherwise, you know, the proverbial or metaphorical door is right there. You can always just leave if you don't like it here. But what I was gonna say, yeah, I used to tell you guys America sold out back when I was doing you know, Trump's Inner Circle. You guys can look on my YouTube for those streams, and I was just understanding the new administration that came in and shit like that. Yeah, America sold out in the sense that, how do I explain this? In a nutshell, we've been stuck on enforcing foreign policy instead of domestic policy, if that makes sense. And what I mean is we've been stuck on worrying about our interests outside of the country instead of focusing on our interests inside of the country. And while doing that, we've lost parts of or control of inside of the country. And I'm gonna show you a video to reinforce my point. We've lost control of parts inside the country because we sold those parts to foreign interests. So an example would be, you see how Donald Trump wants to increase infrastructure or bring infrastructure back to America. The reason why is because it's going to force productivity. It's going to force productivity. It's going to increase the GDP, all that kind of shit, right? So like I said, the main thing is infrastructure. We need infrastructure because if we go back in time, history repeats itself. So during the Industrial Revolution, the reason why that was such a pivotal time is because we had infrastructure. It had jobs, produced jobs. People were making a living. People were making a good living. Once we sold to the other countries for a cheaper price, now these countries have caught up to us in terms of monetary value. So let me show you guys an example of this too. Like I said, it gets deeper because when it comes to war and war tactics and shit like that, even when it comes to like apps like TikTok, there's a reason why we want our hands in TikTok. There's a reason why we want our hands in certain stuff, because we have to remain the number one superpower by far, or else the rest of the countries are going to come and push us down the line. And I'd rather be number one instead of number 5, if that makes sense. But let me give you a video to reinforce my point. Little things, just little things, key indicators. Let me see. What should I look up? China buying U.S. farmland. Here's an example of war tactics, or I consider war tactics. And the reason why is because I have a very warlike mentality that I learned from living in a whitewashed society. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters of America. Yes, sir. Y'all got to get this work too. You know, I go in on everybody. I go in on the ninjas. I go in on the Latino people, the Chinese people, the white people. I go in on everybody. But I love all of you guys. I love all you guys, okay? Let me say that. I love all you guys. I love all the racist people that don't like me because of my, you know, my skin tone that I was born with, that I didn't make a choice to have. Or maybe I did if you believe in soul contracts or whatever the case may have you. But yeah, like I said, let me show you an example. So we have China buying up all the United States farmland. Here we go.
100,000 acres.
Now wait, let me actually tell you, this video is from last year, 2024. And this is before the election. This was January, February, March, April, May, June 12th, 2024. Here we go. And you guys answer the poll in the chat. Like I said, we're getting close to the main event.
100,000 acres. And that Chinese-owned land is across 27 states. You can see the map there on your screen. The states topping that list are Texas and North Carolina. Now, last 100,000.
Hold on, let me see if I can find more. Let me see.
You don't think China is a major threat to the U.S.? You might want to think again. Since 2010, China has been quietly buying up American farmland, farms, ranches, even land near military bases, and it's happening everywhere. I live here in New Jersey, where Hamilton is famous for its...
All right, before I let him finish, like I said, long story short, imagine this. If I buy all the farmland, I can control all the resources. I can hike the price of all the resources and force you to pay more, putting more money in my pocket. This is war, people. That's war. Mind you, we're in bed with these people, and I'm saying we as in the American society, America and her people are in bed with these same people that want to do deals with us, but they want to get over on us. And that's why when it comes to Donald Trump and all the things he does, I mean, other than the fact that some of his policies are very questionable, right? I understand where he's coming from when it comes to America and her people, because this is all I know. Y'all know, I always tell y'all I have, shout out to my family members, shout out to Papa Black, my stepmama, everybody. You feel me? You know, my heritage, you know, clearly I have African in my blood because I'm dark as shit. And my dad supposedly was Haitian and African. I was born here. This is all I know. I don't speak Creole. I speak English. I don't speak any language from Africa. You know, I'm a U.S. citizen, so this is my country. Shout out to my country. Yes, sir. So when it comes to the benefit of the American people, regardless of how I feel about racial disparities, you feel what I'm saying? Regardless how I feel about prejudice, you know, racism, white people, black people, regardless of capitalism and the dominant class and in the, you know, lower classes or the socioeconomic scale, when it comes to America and her people, I understand that if another country gets ahead of us, they're practically going to do to us what America has done to the rest of the world, if that makes sense. I'm speaking in tongues here. I'd rather that not happen. I wouldn't want another country to be in control of my interests. And the best reason why I can explain that is look at the policies that they have over there. For example, what I'm talking about now, I mean, within reason, of course, but I wouldn't be able to say what I'm saying now publicly without them potentially, you know, making me disappear. So that just goes to show you something. Here we go.
Blueberries, the blueberry capital of the world. Well, guess what? Some of the biggest producers here have been approached by Chinese buyers looking to make a deal. Why? And should we be worried? I sure think we should. Right now, Chinese investors own nearly 192,000 acres of U.S. farmland worth almost $2 billion. And that number is growing fast every day. From the Midwest to Texas to Florida, China is literally expanding its footprint on American soil. Take DeMio Blueberry Farms here in New Jersey. They're right down the road. They've been approached multiple times by Chinese buyers offering serious money. On top of that, China invited them to an international blueberry conference and even offered to cover their expenses. DeMio turned them down. But why the sudden interest in American blueberries? And it's not just farms. China already owns the world's largest pork producer, Smithfield Foods. After buying it for more than $4.7 billion, that deal also included 146,000 acres of U.S. farmland. So
war tactics, people. War tactics. Cash is king around here in these streets. Cash is king around here in these streets. So if you own up what makes money, like I said, you own the money. And if you own the money, now you own the country. Here we go.
now they control a massive chunk of America's meat supply, and they're buying up the land where your food is grown. Do you see a pattern here? Some lawmakers are calling this a national security threat. Honestly, it's really hard to argue with them. China has even bought land near U.S. military bases, like in North Dakota, right next to an Air Force facility. Coincidence?
I was just about to say that. What are the odds, people? Now, no disrespect to China. Shout out to China. I heard a lot of people out there don't like black people, so hey.
You need to leave.
Shout out to Speed, though. I think Speed was out there. Speed was somewhere in Asia, working on foreign relations. So shout out to Speed, right? But I'm just saying, like I said, I'm just saying, if it's a matter of national security, I take security very, very seriously. Because like I said, I've been harmed and I pay attention to details. These are war tactics, people. What are the odds that you buy land right next to military bases? Let's continue.
Or is it something more calculated and nefarious? But let's not put all this on China, though. The biggest foreign landowner in the U.S. is actually Canada, with over 12.8 million acres, mostly timberland, farmland, and other ranches. Other major players in U.S. soil include the Netherlands, 4.9 million acres, Italy, 2.7 million acres, United Kingdom, 2.5 million acres, Germany, 2.3 million acres. But let's...
Now, if all these other foreign interests own this land, what's to say for the American person that wants to be an investor or a buyer in the future when it comes to conglomerates, even when it comes to the American society? Like I said, corporations run the government, people. I shouldn't expose this.
You need to leave.
You know, I shouldn't expose this because, you know, they don't like a smart ninja out here in these streets. I learned because I've been harmed due to proximity, likeness, and relation by people that look like me, close to me, around me, because I was smarter than the average Homo sapien, right? Or marsupial, if you will. But yeah, so like I said, what's to say, because governments aren't what we think they are anymore. Corporations own the government. And the best way to explain that is when it comes to the U.S. administration, whatever, right? We have companies now that exist that make more money than the whole government, right? The government makes money off of us, right? By giving us a place to stay and then the right to security and all this shit, you know, police, all that. So they make money from us. We pay taxes and shit like that. But I'm saying we have companies that are approaching, you know, T now, and T is trillionaire status. So we have companies that are multi-billion-dollar companies. So what's it take for a corporation to control the government? All I got to do is hit up a couple officials. Hey, I'll give you this money under the table. We'll put it in an offshore account. You can use this money at will, so long as you do what I need you to do. I need you to advocate for this. And it's that simple. Now, like I said, what happens when you add in foreign interests into the pot? Now, if you add foreign interests into the pot, there's a chance that we'll have people who are double agents, as you see in the movies, and art imitates life people. Like I said, double agents and shit like that, that's acting like they're on our side when they're playing for the other team. Now, I'm not going to stress on this because we got to get back to the main show, which is about Chrisean Rock. But that just goes to show you people a little bit of information. Like I said, Texas has banned China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea from buying land in their state. All right, let's get back to relationships and shit like that. And y'all answer that poll in the chat, bro. Answer the poll in the chat. Don't be shy. Hopefully the stream ain't tweak out. As far as I know, we still good. But here we go. We got Unc. Shout out to Charleston White. Shout out to Unc Nem. Shout out to Unc Nem. Unc Nem is gonna discuss what's this ninja name? Cardi B and what's the new ninja? Oh, Stefan. Unc Nem is gonna discuss Cardi B and Stefan Diggs' relationship and how Offset. Shout out a set, bro. Here we go.
What's that nigga position?
Wide receiver.
He running down the field in that gap. Yeah. She done went and got that athlete dick.
Yup.
Right. Chances are this nigga don't.
Hey man, prayers for Offset, bro. You know I'm always riding with the dark skinned ninja, so shout out to my ninja set, bro. Ladies, are you in here? Shout out to the women. Ladies, are you in here?
Hello.
Ladies, black men cheat. Okay? Sometimes. And yeah, they might cheat multiple times. I understand y'all get salty about it, but a dog is a dog, and a dog got to do what a dog got to do. They say women is cats and men's is dogs, right? So we is just dogs in heat trying to get right, okay? Shout out a set, bro. Ninja made a couple mistakes. And to anybody that say anything about it, always remember, bro, we all done had our hands in the cookie jar, okay? I done made mistakes. Offset done made mistakes. Shit. Cardi B done made mistakes. Give that ninja a break. You sitting there making a baby, got the same hairstyle as the new ninja. Come on, bro. You play too much, bro. And everybody's sitting there like, oh, it's not that serious. That's war tactics. That is, what do they call it? Covert narcissism. I don't want to say that term because I don't want y'all to think I'm just saying terms. But I'm saying, bro, that's foul, bro. Because all y'all girls know, bro, if he had took his daughter and made his daughter's hairstyle, like the hair on her head, right? And she had made that hairstyle the same hairstyle as his girl that he was dealing with. All of y'all girls would have been looking at this ninja like,
but what the hell, boy?
You feel what I'm saying? What are we talking about? Shout out to Twan. We got Twan in the building, man. Twan, one of the OG people from the court. Twan says Stefan be cheating as well. Bars. We know that ninja cheating, bro. We know that, man, that ninja got multiple BMs just like Offset. So when y'all say, oh, Cardi did her big one, I'm sitting here looking at you ninjas like,
but what the hell, boy?
If anything, she just got athlete money now. Shout out to her. I mean, I ain't hating, but come on, bro. Here we go.
Franco Smoke. He taking all his vitamins and his nutrients.
He's at the IV therapy clinic.
He's at the IV therapy clinic. He can run 7 miles a day. Boy's conditions.
Different than that drug rapper.
Man, he fucking the shit out of Cardi B. And he's driving out.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
It's crazy. Man, that nigga got that rapping dick full of that dope, that syrup, stand up late, club food, lack of exercise, low.
Shout out to all the independent artists. All y'all ninjas need to get in the gym and stop doing the drugs and shit, okay? Yes, sir. Leave the paraphernalia alone. Look, like me, look. You could talk about it, but don't actually do it. On a new song, I say, I smoke omnipotent, man, it got me choking. Pink drink, man, it got me coasting. Medicating, man, it got me focused. I'm invincible. I feel like I'm floating. I ain't medicated, people. I ain't medicated. Look, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might drink me a little something. I might smoke me a cigar. Coffee. I'm an adult now. Coffee, okay? Get you some coffee. That's about as most medicated I'm gonna be. Here we go.
Testosterone. Yeah.
That's
I be mad the motherfucker. NFL nigga fucking on my bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna sabotage some shit.
Oh yeah, believe that. Yeah, boy, let me have a girl, right? When this shit pop off and she start messing with a new ninja, y'all already know I'm playing the game, bro. Don't hate the player, hate the game, bro. I'm doing her dirty. I ain't doing her dirty. Like, I don't want y'all to, you know, the ladies. When I say doing her dirty, when I say doing her dirty, what I'm saying is, bro, if she leave me for a ninja that's based off of societal standards better than me, because I don't think no ninja better than me out here in these streets, all right? Believe that. But if she leave me, I'm going for her friends, bro. I'm going for her friends. I'm going for her friends, bro. Her whole inner circle, bro. I'm evil. Yeah, I don't mean to act like that, but that's just how the game go, bro. That's how we do, bro. Please don't do me that, bro. Don't do me that. Shout out to the ladies, though. Here we go.
Man, you can't outpro the athlete nigga. Nigga in tip-top shape. What's that nigga position?
Wide receiver.
Shout out to Aunt them. In other news, we got Lizzo. Damn, shout out to Lizzo. Lizzo said, I'm finna drop that weight. Shout out to Twan. Twan said you gotta go for her mother. Hey, look at Lizzo. Damn, Lizzo. Hey, and y'all know I like brown-skinned women. Damn, Lizzo. But I think Lizzo's spoken for. So no disrespect to her ninja. But, hey, look at Lizzo. Lizzo said, I'm finna drop this weight. Hey, man, one time for Lizzo, man. Come on now. Yeah. With that blonde. Yeah, Lizzo. Okay, I see you, Lizzo. Look at Lizzo. Sheesh. Don't let me catch you in public because your man finna be mad at me. Okay? Okay?
You need to leave.
Cause I'm one of them ninjas. Like, I'm one of them ninjas. Well, I'm not one of them ninjas. Let me rephrase. When I say I'm one of them ninjas, I wouldn't pull up to you if you're spoken for. What I'm saying is back in the day, Black Adam used to shoot his shot. So I'm talking about if I like the way you look, I wouldn't make you uncomfortable. I'm saying I'll pull up like, what's up, baby? How you doing? My name is such and such. Can I get your number? I want to take you out and get to know you and see what you about. Straight like that. That was me. I did not give a fuck. And look, the way I looked at it, I'm like, bro, if you say no, you're not interested in me. If you say yes, you might be interested in a date, but you're more than likely interested in me. And I'll take the no, bro. I got a bunch of no's. I don't give a damn. I got a bunch of no's. Don't care. It is what it is. At least I was bold enough to say hi. Damn! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, Lizzo, she actually specified that she was on Ozempic. I'm gonna show y'all right now. 1 second. She said she was on that Ozempic. Let me see. Where's TikTok at? Here we go. Let me see. Lizzo discussing Ozempic. Here we go. Is it gonna play or what? Is it playing?
Lizzo tried Ozempic. It worked.
No, man. I want to see the interview because she was talking about it in the interview, which let me know. Is it this one? Here we go.
Have you tried Ozempic?
No, I've been like pregnant for the past 3 years, but I'm done after this. So after this, I want to do it.
I've tried everything. It's just the science for me. Calories in versus calories out. Ozempic works.
Shout out to Twan. Twan said Ozempic hitting like crack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, it's just something about them brown-skinned women's. Damn.
Well, my cravings to hello.
Shout out to the brown-skinned women's, boy. Sheesh, look like milk coffee or something. Hold on. My bad. She look good.
Have you tried Ozempic?
No, I've been like pregnant for the past 3 years, but I'm done after this. So after this, I want to do it.
I've tried everything. It's just the science for me. Calories in versus calories out. Ozempic works because you eat less food.
Yeah, it makes you full.
So if you, it makes you feel full. So if you can just do that on your own and get mind over matter, it's the same.
That hard.
Yeah, that's how all drugs work. What I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, hey man, like I said, that's the thing with drugs. So drugs specifically work to turn on certain receptors, to turn off certain receptors. Yeah, Lizzo looking right though. Shout out to Lizzo. But she like ninjas with long hair. I think I cut my hair. Y'all ain't know I cut my hair now, so she probably don't even want me no more. But it's all good, Lizzo. If I see you in real life, I'm gonna say what's good just for the chat. Shout out to the chat. We call y'all the chat now. Y'all don't look at my DMs, bro. Hold on. I gotta make this smaller. Ninjas in my business and shit. Hold on. I don't DM women. I'm on my business now because it's a lot to deal with. All right, we got this lady. Her Her name is Diamond a Body. And she was discussing, I think she was a corn star. Shout out to the corn stars everywhere. One thing I want to do, I want to go to a corn convention. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm a freak-a-leak. I'm a freak-a-leak. Yeah, I like that kind of ish. I would love to meet, what's the lady name? Miss Natural. I ain't gonna lie to you, Miss Natural. Woo! Who another one? It was Miss Natural. The other ninja, the other girl, I know her baby daddy. Her baby daddy is the black dude. I can't remember her name. She bald though. I can't remember her name. Her too. Yeah, they was the brown skin ones that did it for me back in the day. But yeah, Miss Natural. She was kind of light bright though, kind of yellow. Yeah, off the top of the dome, those are the only ones I can name. Shout out to both of them. But yeah, so we had this lady who lied to go viral about her body count. So she said she had over 2,000 bodies. Ninja.
But what the hell?
Shout out to Twan. Twan said I gotta stay away from Miss Natural. Yeah, Miss Natural was the shit. One time for Miss Natural. I follow her on Instagram and everything. Bro. No bullshit. Here we go.
So I had an interview where I said that I had 2,000 bodies.
Diamond the bodies. Diamond the bodies.
Look, he said, damn.
Oh, and shout out to Angela Yee. Here we go.
I mean, I'm gonna ask you about this in a second.
My boy Twan said I'm getting in trouble immediately. Yes, sir.
So, like I said, back before I got on Baddies, I'm a clout chaser. I would say things to go viral. They went really viral.
Yeah,
it was great.
Then you said 3,000. She said
3,000. That's just kidding.
Hey, ladies, I'm bringing this so y'all can understand. Shout out to the Eves. The Eves are our women supporters. I appreciate all of y'all ladies. When I talk to the ladies, I'm talking to the Eves. Now, the rest of you ladies can soak up this game too, but a lot of times y'all may not agree with my sentiment, and that's okay. Right? That's okay. Because we're supposed to think different. In a world where they want us all to be the same, I think we should be different. But yeah, ladies, do not tell nobody that you got 2,000 bodies, bro, because we're all going to look at you like,
But what the hell, boy?
and after that, whatever you say afterwards, we're not going to believe you. Here we go. Shout out to Twan. Twan just said it. You can't take that back after you said that. Who's going to believe you, bro? Who's going to believe you? Here we go.
Yeah, the more attention I got, the more numbers went up. I'm like, oh,
so you
shit.
lied.
Okay,
So you
3,000. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely lied.
It was when I heard it, I'm like, because I used to dance too.
Yeah.
Right. So I heard your whole explanation, but I'm like, no, that's just too many. The math ain't math.
And I feel like some people, but it was such a topic of
and you were like in your 20s.
And
I'm like,
so
the
much
math ain't math.
Like,
so if y'all really believe this, then y'all not as smart as y'all think y'all.
No, a lot of times people just take things at face value. So it's not that we're not smart. It's just you say some shit, the first thing our brain does is we have to register what you said. So you turn around and say you got 2,000 bodies. We like, did this girl, in my head goes, did this girl, in a matter of seconds though, or in a matter of milliseconds, my head goes, did this girl just say that she got 2,000 bodies? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. But like I said, you gotta play it off. Shout out to Twan. He said, yeah, she got to stand on it. In my head, she like, yeah, so that's how she moving. I'm like, okay, so she one of them. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. Different strokes for different folks. I'm not finna judge you. But yeah, that's a bit excessive. And I enjoy fornication. Oh, if y'all hear a lot of popping, by the way, it's about to be 4th of July. But yeah. So I enjoy fornication. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy fornication. But, bro, it's hard. It's not that hard, but it's kind of hard to get 2,000 bodies. It's kind of hard, bro. Like, you have to actually work to do that. Even if you did 1 a day for 365 days, 2 a day, you see what I'm saying? You would get tired. Literally friction, bro. Friction. Ill. Here we go.
But you know what's so funny is my best friend told me to say that. Because
Is she still your best friend?
Yes.
Okay.
So she was like, when the guy asked a question, I was like, I said some number. She was like, no.
My thing is, if Lil Baby told you to jump off a cliff, like, would you jump off a cliff? Like, what?
You need to leave.
Shout out to your best friend, though. I'm saying, think for yourself, baby.
Say 2,000. I was like, what?
Yeah.
She's like, it's gonna go wild.
And she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like, come on, bro. What you talking about, bro?
I'm telling you, like, that's an outrageous number.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
So absolutely, I said it, and it did go viral, and it is what it is. But that's the most thing I probably haven't explained to people. They'd be like,
You're like,
you
I was
really
just
got
kidding.
2,000?
Yeah.
So I had an interview.
Shout out to her. Twan killing me with the T. He said her best friend told her to tell the truth. All right, hey man, nepotism. Shout out to everybody practicing nepotism. I love it. I love it. If you're black and you're practicing nepotism, hey man, W. Because everybody else, and shout out to all my other communities and all the other people in all the other communities. You guys do it too. If you own a business, you pass the business down to your next generation of kin. You know, when it comes to certain businesses, you hire the people that look like you, so let black people do it too. So, and some congratulations that are in order to Angel Reese's little brother. We have Angel Reese's little brother signing with the Los Angeles Lakers as an undrafted free agent. Let's get it. Let's get it. Shout out to him. The Los Angeles Lakers signed Maryland. I don't know how to say Maryland. Maryland? I'm going to say Maryland. I like to say it like that. The Los Angeles Lakers signed Maryland product Julian Reese to an undrafted free agent contract Friday, bringing the man in for the NBA Summer League. Reese is the brother of Chicago Sky All-Star Angel Reese and is now set to join her as a professional basketball player. The 1,000-point scorer will have an opportunity in the coming months to earn a roster spot with the Lakers. Shout out to the young gentleman right here. Proud of him. Don't even know him and I'm proud of him. But yeah, I mean, in the next 10 years, bro, you know, people who are from the trenches, we not finna watch basketball no more. And I kind of seen the writing on the wall. Like our generation, shout out to my generation. Y'all know what it is, gang. Our generation, like, and the generation before us was the last generation of like, you know, regular people that came out the trenches and made it to the league by hooping and shit. Now we seeing all this nepotism and shit like that. Everybody's kids getting a chance. Everybody's kids getting a spot. It's like, damn, what's the point? You can still play, but you know, gentlemen, don't get discouraged. There's other sports you can play too, where, you know, if you're not emotionally tied to the game, you might actually do better. So an example would be baseball. You can make a bag playing baseball. And shout out to the parents. Shout out to the parents finding their way to my page. You feel what I'm saying? If your kid is good at throwing a ball, baseball, even then as an NFL player, you could be a punter. You don't have to be the star player. It's about creating generational wealth for you and yours. And I realized that now that I'm older, so that's why I'm just telling y'all, okay? Maryland, got it. All right, we got Usher's wife. They said Usher's wife is a strong soldier. Hold on, we're gonna show you this lady licking the cherries like it's some balls.
You need to leave.
Now, I don't want to copyright, so I'm gonna mute this and I'm gonna filibuster. Here we go. All right, so as you can see, ew. Yeah, she licking them, but that's how she lick. Okay. Yeah. Y'all see that? That's how she licked them balls. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Usher looking like. Yeah. Look how she licking them joints. I gotta play it, man. I'm gonna take the copyright. We're gonna take the copyright. Look at her. What song was that? Oh, that song was, what song was that? Can you handle it if I go tell baby with you? We gon' set it off. We gon' tear it up. Baby, can you handle? All right, let's continue. My bad. She was licking them balls. I had to bring that. I mean, not the ball. My bad. I meant the cherries.
You need to leave.
My fault, gang. I meant the cherries. She was licking them cherries the right way. Shout out to her. All right, like I said, man, a matter of national security. China reveals mosquito-sized drone designed for covert military missions. You see what I'm saying, guys? China has introduced a mosquito-sized drone used for stealthy military operations. What are your thoughts? I've been trying to tell y'all. All right, more streamer shit. We got Neon. Shout out to Neon if y'all know who he is. So Neon just got pressed by a lady in a nail salon for recording her without her consent and she threatened him. I'm gonna make it bigger so you guys can see it. Y'all answer that poll in the chat. We almost at the main event. Let me see. So shout out to Twan. Twan said maybe the new spot is the Usher concert. Hey, maybe. All the freaking leaks come to Usher's concert. Shout out to Usher. I used to sing Usher as a kid. One of my favorite R&B artists. I used to like Usher, and I know y'all gonna get mad when I say this. Shout out to Robert Kelly. Yeah. Yeah, I used to be Confessions was my favorite by Usher. And a lot of my favorites came from the CDs my dad owned. So my dad owned the Confessions tape. It was like my favorite songs was That's What It's Made For. Go on and dig it. That's what it's made for. What else? You know, I got it. Oh, Bad Girl. What y'all know about a supermodel? What's another one? I mean, I like the Confession song, but I'm saying like I really listened to that tape. So I like Can You Handle It? Can You Handle It was my favorite. That's What It's Made For was my favorite. I didn't know that I was talking about fornication. So I used to be singing that joint loud and everything, just singing because I felt like I was Usher. I felt like I was Usher, baby. Right? My favorite song by Usher was actually Hot Toddy with Jay-Z. But besides the point, yeah, so Neon faced a threat of legal action after filming a woman without her permission during a pedicure appointment, which reportedly involved Bobby Althoff, the white girl. Shout out to Lil Baby. The incident, described as occurring at a nail salon, led to the woman confronting Neon, where she warned him that he would talk to her lawyers. And my question to all of you people that get mad when y'all get on camera is, why do y'all get mad about being on somebody's personal camera when every place that you enter to now has cameras for their own protection? They won't tell you, but if you look up everywhere you go, they got cameras out this mug. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Let me put the volume up.
Yo. Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. You didn't get no consent from nobody in here.
We'll pay for your nails, ma'am. I'll pay for them.
No, I don't want you to pay for my nails. I got my money.
Oh, I was just trying to help.
But no, it's the point of fact that you should have got consent from the people that was in here. That are in the establishment there as well.
And I'm here to let you guys know, when you're in public, you consent to being recorded at all times. Did you know that? You consent to being recorded.
You need to leave.
The reason why is because in case some bullshit goes down, there's cameras everywhere. Even unless you're in the neighborhood, if you're in the hood, if you're in the neighborhood, and even then people got camera. I got a camera on my door right now, Ninja. I don't got cameras in the crib though. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. But yeah. So everywhere you go, every establishment you go to, like that nail salon, more than likely, unless it's in the hood, and even then, they got cameras in that mug that they don't tell you about, just in case you try and run off on the plug. You feel me? Here we go.
And my mother didn't want to be on your
She's not on the film, ma'am.
But she was earlier when you came. It doesn't matter. Just give me the information.
That's all right. We'll pay for our nails, no worries.
He won't talk to me. He'll talk to my lawyer.
Oh, okay.
You know what he's gonna do? Your lawyer's gonna say, it's a very stupid way to spend your money, man. Because
it's on retainer. It's not a stupid nothing.
You gotta just let them spend the money. Shout out to my ninjas everywhere. Let them spend the money. Let them spend the money.
Is this the point of fact that I
still wasting your money?
So
you want to say what's up to the stream?
no, I don't actually.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to be on your.
Now, content creators, like I said, y'all come up to the front of the congregation, please, and form a circle as well. So look, bro, when somebody tell you they don't want to be recorded at the same time, y'all gotta have some courtesy, right? Now, courtesy is very fluid. Courtesy is not linear, so you can't quantify it. You feel me? You can't quantify it. So if somebody don't want to be recorded, like I said, my advice, I wouldn't be trying to record them. Now, if they come up to you on some shit, I understand that. Defend yourself, right? But if somebody don't want to be recorded and they tell you don't record them and then you still recording them, don't be mad if they turn up on you and put the pause on you, right? And follow me. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it can potentially happen. And the reason why it can potentially happen is because they have more to lose than you do. So you'll fight back or whatever. You'll say, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. They don't have anything for you to take. So that's why you got to kind of be careful and you kind of got to judge the situations. But like I said, when people get in their feelings, me personally, I learned a long time ago, some people can't be reasoned with. So I don't waste my time going back and forth with somebody. I'm going to let them say what they got to say. I'm going to say, okay, I hear you. And I'm going to go back to doing my own thing. And if they approach me, like I said, I'm going to defend myself. I'm not saying everybody have the same sentiment as me. I'm just saying what I would do. Okay? That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. Let's continue.
You're already on there, so sorry.
So that's what I'm saying. You didn't get my consent.
Oh, okay.
See, that's how that works.
I don't want to get sued. I can't pay for my lawyers. I don't want to get sued.
And that's what I'm saying. Where y'all be playing, like I said, Neon, you gonna run into the wrong ninja, and ninja gonna bop you in your shit. Check your jaw, bro. Here we go.
That's how that works.
Let me get the address. Yes, ma'am. We can still pay. Oh yeah.
Let us know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Shout out to Neon. And we're almost at the main event, guys. Like I said, answer the poll, hit the like button. We about to be there. I think we have, let me see. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 more clips. We got 4 more clips. We'll start here. Now, I brought this up because this is some stupid shit to me. Excuse my French. So the question is, would you rock a WNBA jersey? And they were asking Dallas women. Shout out to Dallas. What up, Dallas? I got people out there. They was asking Dallas women, would they judge a man who wears a WNBA jersey? And fellas, would you wear one yourselves? Now, before we watch this video, I'm gonna say my personal opinion. Me personally, I would wear a WNBA jersey, right? And the reason why I would wear it is to show my support and, you know, standing in solidarity with them. But I'm saying if there's a player that I actually like to watch, that's the point of me wearing the jerseys. As far as I know, even though the jerseys are women made, shout out to the people that make the WNBA and shit like that. Y'all should make jerseys universal. So that way when ninjas start wearing them jerseys, more ninjas are going to wear them jerseys. And that's how you get these players to put more money in their pockets. And it's more money for everybody. Now listen to what's said here. Shout out to Miss Sharon Williams. She said neither. Here we go.
Feel about a man repping a WNBA jersey?
No, there's no, why would you do that?
No, I'm proud of him for that.
Now, and to the ladies that say no, they wouldn't want their man to wear a WNBA jersey. Like, do y'all understand why we wear the jerseys? Like, we wear the jerseys because we support the players. So, for example, I used to have my Dwayne Wade jersey. Shout out to Dwayne Wade. I used to have my Shaquille O'Neal jersey back when he played for us. I'm from Miami, the Miami Heat. So I'm confused as to why y'all would think it's an issue that men are wearing the WNBA jerseys if we like the players. So if I put on Angel Reese jersey, or for example, because I'm going to put this in a song. I said I was going to put this in a song. If I say in the song, I'm balling on these bitch ass ninjas like I'm Angel Reese, and I feel like I'm Caitlin Clark shooting a 3, you feel me? Is that bad that I said that? Is that bad that I said that? I'm confused. So if I wear the jersey, right, I go make the video and I put Angel Reese jersey on, does that make me a homosexual? Shout out to the alphabet boys and girls and the LGBTQIA+, right? Shout out to all of y'all. Does that make me them or something? Like, I'm confused. Are we not supposed to show support for the things that we like? I don't know. Here we go.
It's very rare that women in sports are highlighted.
Why would you do that? Like, as a man, why are you wearing that?
I'm here for it.
Would you judge a guy if he was wearing a WNBA jersey?
I'd be confused. What is he doing with it on?
I don't know. I don't think I like that.
How do you feel about repping a WNBA jersey?
I would wear it.
Yeah, I would.
If it's Caitlin. I love jerseys, so yes, I would.
Okay, perfect. Then who's your favorite player?
Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese.
Caitlin Clark? Angel Reese.
Popular answer. How do you feel about a man repping a...
Yeah, so y'all let us know how y'all feel about that. Me personally, like I said, I don't think it's an issue if you wear a WNBA jersey as a man. I'm pretty sure women wear men jerseys all the time, and you know, I wouldn't really care if I seen a woman wearing her favorite basketball player's jersey. Like I said, a lot of ninjas are very specific, so you know they'll see you wearing like a mug. You know, who's let's say you wear a Joe Kick, right? The Joker jersey, or let's say you wear who's the new ninja, Cooper Flag jersey. They gonna think you want the ninja. Me personally, I don't care. Shout out to Miss Williams, Miss Sharon Williams. She said, I feel that it's cool, vice versa, the jersey. I think I got what you said. So she said it's cool to wear the WNBA jerseys. And I think everybody should feel the same way, bro. Cause look, you know, my main thing is, you know, cash runs everything around me. I actually say cash ruined everything around me, but cash runs the world. So if this makes the WNBA more money, why would they not advocate for everybody to wear the jerseys? Why would they not advocate for everybody to participate at the games and come visit? And I remember when Shaq had this conversation with Angel Reese, and she took it the wrong way. I'm gonna pull it up real quick before we get to the main event. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. He had a conversation with Angel Reese about how they could make more money. And I mean, you know, it's kind of tough because as a man, you kind of can't tell women stuff sometimes because, you know, they always think you flirting. And it's like, you know, I'm talking business to you. Like, yeah, you're attractive, but sometimes I'm not flirting with you. Angel Reese. One sec, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Angel Reese and Shaq. More money, WNBA. Here we go. Is this it?
I'm the no right.
No. Here we go.
Oh, we got talkers. Oh, we got brawls. Only thing is missing is the dunk.
I don't feel like it still would change.
I'm telling you.
I don't think
what?
so.
So the first thing he said to help make more money for the WNBA was to lower the rim so they could dunk better. And I think that was a good idea as well. And Angel said she ain't like it though, but it made sense because now you can do trick dunks and shit, and it's gonna make people want to see you. Here we go.
Bro, you dunking and getting, man, trust me in the change. Trust me in the change. I'm telling you.
Now, like I said, this is a ninja. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal. Guys, this is a man that is I don't know if he's a billionaire or what, but I know he owns a couple businesses. So the man has a good business sense. So I would listen to what he had to say when it came to business. Here we go.
I think so. Bro, first of all, I like how y'all are starting to get into fashion. Bro, a pretty girl dunking on the rim, I'm watching that all the time.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Look, but did he tell no lies, though? Did he tell no lies? Come on, bro. And once they understand that concept, it's going to fuck up the game, though. Excuse my French, because they're going to advocate for signing more pretty girls instead of people who can play the game. And that's where the game starts to get messed up. But yeah, bro, pretty girl, ninja. I will go watch pretty girls fight MMA, ninja. Okay? I don't give a damn. I want to see them run around and do all kind of crazy shit, but here we go.
A man is not turned on by no woman that's dunking.
It ain't about being turned on. It's about seeing stuff that you're not supposed to see.
There you go.
Oh my God.
There you go. Look, that was bars. Like I said, I just told y'all, I'm willing to watch women fight each other in MMA. It's about seeing stuff you're not supposed to see. Come on, bro. That's bars. Let's get it.
You're not supposed to. There's women that can dunk though.
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
No, not only that, because she's doing stuff that we expect black women to do. She hitting that three. Not to make it a race thing, because, you know, ninjas is prejudice out here in these streets. But I'm saying she's doing the things that we would expect people that look like us to do. I mean, shout out to the black people, bro. My bad, bro. So, yeah, you expect the ninja to know how to ball out, throw a football, to be athletically inclined. So she's doing athletically inclined things, whereas we're not expecting her to do that, or we weren't back then, you know, case in point, right?
Never seen that before. I'm telling you now, if you load that thing to 99999.
And what's going to happen? All right, tell me, the money going to go through the roof?
Yeah.
What you think, we finna make meals?
Yes.
Imagine, and shout out to Angel Reese, but Miss Angel Reese, imagine saying this to a ninja that make money like this ninja. Look, I got to reinforce my point before we get to the main event. Hold on, guys. I'm getting there. Bear with me. How many businesses does Shaq own? Watch this, guys. Shaq has a diverse portfolio of businesses. 17 Auntie Anne's, 9 Papa John's, and 150 car washes. All right, let's see. Show more, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Let me see. How much is Shaq worth? What is Shaq's net worth? Shaq has a net worth of $500 million. And you're looking at this ninja who has a net worth of $500 million and telling him he doesn't know what he's talking about. That's where I got to look at you like,
bro, what the hell, bro?
It's like apples and oranges. It's like you're talking, you know, you're saying, I like oranges, and the person's telling you, well, I'm an apple kind of person. And it's like, yeah, that's cool. But I mean, it's not about how you feel emotionally. It's about what makes money.
What kind of meals?
Send them out. I'm telling you.
200 mil contracts? 100 mils? No, absolutely not.
See,
we don't even have the people don't even watch the game.
Because I don't want to use the B word. Unless it's certain people playing. It's like you're watching like a high school game.
What's the B word? What the hell? But yeah, no, the main point that he said was they also needed to change their jerseys and make their jerseys look more sexualized. And, you know, she didn't like that, and she felt like he was coming at her personally, but he was making a point. And the point is, you have to give people a reason to want to come see you. Like, even me, all I have is my mouth, right? My mouthpiece I'm using like a gun. I have other things I'm going to do in the future, but for now, I can only do the best that I can do. But I have to give people a reason to watch me. And when I say people, I mean my audience. If I don't entertain my audience, why would they come sit down and watch me for an hour, 2 hours, or even listen in? You feel what I'm saying? It's just business-minded sense, and that's where you work from. Last thing, before we get to the main event, last two things. We got Chris Brown saying that he's tired of viral comparisons. The singer shared a message to his Instagram story for people to stop comparing him to any other artist. I'm here to tell you guys, unfortunately, you know what happened with Rihanna when Chris was 19. kind of tarnished his reputation. But you know, we forgive people on the Blac Pill. Everybody makes mistakes. With that being said, Chris Brown is, and I hate to compare you, my ninja, but I gotta say, you are the Michael Jackson of our time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At first, I thought it was gonna be Usher. It would have been Usher. It would have been Robert Kelly, R. Kelly people. But I'm saying, based off a track record and everything, it's gonna be Chris Brown. It's gonna be Chris Brown, who at the same time is a protege of Usher, who was a protege of Michael Jackson. I mean, technically it was Diddy, but we're not gonna go there, right?
You need to leave.
All right, so look, this is what he said, and then we're gonna get to the main event. So I can't read what he said because it's too small, but he basically said, "Don't compare me because I'm not in the same room with these people. I am not invited to the cookout anymore," is basically what he said. Last thing, we have Justin Carter breaking down the closing arguments from the Diddy trial as the jury prepares for deliberation, which means we're going to keep you guys updated on that too. And that's going to start next week. We'll keep you guys posted on that. Here we go. And shout out to the Shade Room and Justin Carter from the Shade Room.
Court, they've been saying that Diddy loves to get off, but now it's up to the jurors to decide if he's going to get off of those federal charges against him. It is done. This case has been laid out. We've seen the escorts, the violence, the drugs, the money, the Johnson. The Fed saying that he's using his power, threats, money, and shame to force women into sex for his own entertainment.
And there was people that said if he goes free, he's coming after everybody that talks shit about him. I'm here to tell you, he's coming after the government, 1. 2, it's very stupid to think that after I've been in the public light for this amount of time, I'm going to go hunt down the people that switched on me, knowing that the feds is watching me. Guys, come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. What are we talking about? Like, let's use our brains here. He's going to mind his business and do what he has to do to make more money. Here we go.
But this afternoon, the defense, they got their final lick back with evidence that they say suggests that the women wanted all of this. I'm Justin Carter here in Lower Manhattan in front of the courthouse. This is a TSR Investigate special report, Trial Watch.
Yeah.
The Combs kids and mom Janice Combs, they were back for 2 days of closing arguments and they had to hear it all. Let's take it back to Thursday. The feds recalling the physical evidence, driving home their case to jurors that Diddy was the head of a criminal enterprise. They also keyed in on that infamous hotel surveillance footage that painted a picture of what it was like to be in a freak-off with Diddy. They said that these were drug-fueled, days-long sex marathons that Cassie had to endure, where she was hit and dragged, even dragged back into the room after she tried to leave these sex events with an escort waiting for her inside. Now, Combs, he sat mostly silent in court, scribbling notes and shaking his head after a voice memo was played, one of which to an ex-girlfriend, Jane Doe. She testified that Diddy threatened to withhold her $10,000 per month rent payment if she didn't participate in some of these freak-offs. Take a listen.
And Jane Doe, the Jane Doe that they're referring to, I believe, is 50 Cent's baby mama. I can't remember her name, and like I said, everything's allegedly, so that way I don't get sued. But that's what they were saying on the word on the internet streets, right? Here we go.
I ain't trying to go back and forth with no woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I ain't got no time for games. Me and you could be mad, I could have a spat, we could have whatever. Then after that, you better get on your job.
My boy pimping. Yo. He said, you better get on your job, baby. You know what it is, mama.
Prosecutors also telling the jury that they only need to find, quote, one single freak-off when Combs coerced them by using lies, threats, or violence. Quote, that's sex trafficking. He knew that threatening to take away her home could turn a no into a yes. That's coercion.
And that's where I'm saying where they're going to really try and get this ninja. And like I said, for those of you who have been keeping up with the case, man, the case is biased. He hasn't sat in front of a jury of his peers because the only way he would sit in front of a jury of his peers is to sit in front of people who either participate in the same kind of lifestyle or have the same kind of money. That didn't happen. And I'm not defending Diddy, right? We see abuse. We see victims on the Blac Pill. I'm just saying the facts are facts. I don't know why they didn't declare a mistrial because the case is biased. Like I said, we seen the Cassie video and they could have used that video afterwards, right? After they could have brought it up after while it was going on in court, and it probably would have did more than what it did. But once you brought it up before court and then you expect everybody who has the same social media, right? Different algorithms, but the same social media to sit there and act like they didn't see the video. That's beyond me. That's asinine, if you will. Shout out to Twan. Twan said, yep, it was a job. If it was a job, it was a job. And that's another thing too, where I also said earlier when we discussed when he first got locked up, is the fact that he recorded everything wasn't for protection. I think he recorded everything so that way it would fall under the guise of, you're working for me and this is us filming a video, right? And the best way to describe it would be a corn video. So he was directing a corn video, and whether or not he got off onto it or whatever, that's not my business, but I'm saying that's what they're trying to make it look like, right? So that's the whole thing with that. So yeah, when I think about the case, I mean, the case is kind of weird. I'm shocked they didn't declare a mistrial, but I mean, it is the Fedi Gov. But the main thing I'm trying to tell y'all is this is how they're going to get him, because they only need to prove an instance one time, right? So even everybody that you saw testify, majority of them did not want to testify, right? Follow me. So look, for example, Cassie didn't want to testify. Cassie was subpoenaed. So Cassie was to Diddy what Ghislaine Maxwell was to Jeffrey Epstein. You feel what I'm saying? So essentially, they're trying to see whether or not she was partaking in this. Was she willingly a participant? They weren't trying to show us that, oh, Diddy's a bad person and all that. They're trying to see whether or not they were supposed to put her away too. At the same time, I mean, she walked away with 30 million. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Alex. And congratulations to her for her baby. But yeah, they walked away with 30 M's, okay? I mean, shit. For all the shit that happened, she better get 30 M's. But yeah. So yeah, bro, like I said, it's a sticky situation, but they only need to prove one instance. And if they can prove one instance, he's gonna do time. I don't know if he'll go free. I'll be shocked if he goes free. Past that, man, shout out to Diddy. Diddley the Diddler. Here we go.
It's time to hold him accountable. It's time for justice, end quote. And for those RICO racketeering charges, prosecutors reminding the jury that they only need to find Diddy committed 2 of the hundreds of crimes that they accuse him of.
My bad, y'all. I said 1. I meant 2. I'm not a lawyer. I meant 2. Here we go.
Including the hundreds of drug offenses that he's accused of and arson. And of course, you remember Kid Cudi accused Diddy of being behind that fire that caused his Porsche to go up in flames. Now, in the defense's closing arguments, defense attorney Mark Agnifilo hammering against the governor's case, mocking it at times, calling the evidence exaggerated, also saying that it was a fake trial. He accused prosecutors of targeting Combs after Cassie was awarded that $20 million settlement. He also questioned
$20 million from Diddy, $10 million from the hotel. Here we go.
Why no one was charged as a co-conspirator when it comes to those racketeering conspiracy charges.
Bars. Why was nobody else charged? Isn't this the first RICO that we've seen where there's only one person involved? Don't y'all notice that?
You need to leave.
And like I said, I'm not defending Diddy. I'm just saying there's something to be said about the fall of black men in real time that I've seen in the last few years. Why is it happening? I don't know. What I do know is when it comes to our male counterparts of other communities, those men are better protected. I'm not saying to protect abusers. What I'm saying is it's so interesting that you don't see this happening in other communities, or you do for a split second, just so they have it published, just so there's a publication, and then it goes away. And an example of that would be the Australian dude. I can't remember the dude's name, but he was touching on ninjas. He was touching on boys. And he was a white man.
You need to leave.
White man, I can't remember his name, but we discussed it on the show briefly. And like I said, now you don't hear about it. And I guess they put the ninja away, but it's quick, clear cut, concise, straight to the point. Whereas with the black community, and I'm saying black people across the diaspora, I don't care what you believe in. I'm talking to all black people because hello, I can do that. But yeah, something to be said about the fall of black men in real time. And I think the issue is when it comes to the black community, even me, I'm a victim of this as well, in the sense that we tend to take the mistakes that we make in our community and put it on display for everybody to see, whereas other communities protect their own. So something will happen, then it goes away. But I'm here to tell you, the same shit that's going on with Diddy is going on in other communities with people who have money as well. They're never going to say it though, and hopefully they don't off me for saying, hey man, don't shoot the messenger. I don't give a shit. Do what you got to do. You feel me? Applause to you people. Shout out to the drug dealers, killers, smokers, gangbangers, MS-13, motherfucking, what else? The Bloods, Crips, all that shit. Hey man, look.
You need to leave.
You can't save the world, so shout out to all y'all. We're gonna clap for y'all, right? Y'all gonna do what y'all do, right? Y'all gonna do what y'all do. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to make my little bucks and mind my business. Don't shoot me. Don't try and attack me, please. Thanks. Let's continue.
charges. This is what he said, quote, "Are you kidding me? Did any witness get on that witness stand and say, yes, I was part of a racketeering enterprise. I engaged in racketeering"? No, those accusations were a fragment of the prosecution's imagination, end quote. And he also tried to drive home the motive too, quote, "This isn't about crime, it's about money. This is about money. If you had to pick a winner in this whole thing, it's hard not to pick Cassie." Now, the defense also acknowledged the 2016 hotel video that's been played over and over again, saying that it shows evidence of domestic assault, but not evidence of sex trafficking by force. The defense insisting that Combs may have been angry, but not Cassie trying to flee from a freak-off. Instead, she was just trying to take his cell phone. I thought it was interesting, too, that the defense, they tried to paint the picture that the escorts involved in this case were not escorts at all, almost painting them to be men who like to do porn videos and would have done all of these sex acts out of the kindness of their own hearts and not for money. But
what the hell, boy?
Yeah, that made no sense. Let's continue.
Of course, prosecutors, they refuted that. Prosecutors, they put a bow on this whole trial, and in their rebuttal, U.S. Attorney Maureen Comey said Diddy's defense team, you can call them whatever they want, but by definition, they were prostitutes who got paid to do this each and every time. Quote, "They spent a lot of energy trying to distract from Combs' inexcusable behavior. Make no mistake, this trial was about how, in Sean Combs' world, no was never an option," end quote. Now, Sean P. Diddy Combs has pled not guilty to all federal charges filed against him. If he is convicted, he could spend decades in prison. Of course, stay with the Shade Room as we continue to follow this story next week from jury deliberation up into the verdict. We'll have wall-to-wall coverage for you. For now, here in Lower Manhattan, in front of the courthouse, I'm Justin Carter. This is a TSR Investigate special report. Trial Watch.
All right, man. Shout out to JC and shout out to the Shade Room for giving us that. Shout out to Twan. He said, what was he yapping about? Hey, bro, I don't even know, homie.
But what the hell, boy?
I don't even know. But we at the main event. We made it to the main event. Let's get it, people. Chrisean Rock breaks down in tears at the hair salon. Thank you, God, for everything right now. We're going to break this down to you in 4, 3, 2, 2. Yes, sir. Woo! All right, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Main event. Hit the like button. Answer the poll in the chat. And the question is Chrisean finally getting her life together or rebranding? Vote and tell us what you think. And I had the answer choices are getting her life right and rebranding. We have 70% of people saying she's rebranding and 30% of people saying getting her life right. What was I gonna say? We had Sharon. We had Miss Sharon Williams. I don't know what to call her, so I'm gonna just call her Sharon. We had Sharon say, when it comes to this topic, that neither. She said that she's not getting her life right and she's not rebranding. That's how she felt. And everybody's entitled to an opinion. We can all disagree to agree. And I'm not saying that in a threatening manner, or I'm not saying that in an argumentative manner. I'm just saying in general, right? In general. So I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. And I think basically what it was she got a new job. I think she got a job from Zeus. Shout out to Zeus. Let me see. We're gonna pull it up. 1 second. We're gonna pull it up. Hold on. Where we at? So this is her. So she was crying right here. Shout out to Chrisean Rock, boy. She a beautiful crier, though. She is a beautiful crier. I'll tell you that much. Here we go.
Oh God, my God is so good.
Hold on, we're gonna go to TikTok because they always gotta put the music. I don't know what's up with people in the music. I get it because I make music, but at the same time, y'all mess up the show. Hold on, let me scroll down. Here we go. And y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me see. What's it? Oh, Chrisean Rock crying. Yeah, we're about to see so many videos of crying today. I guess we're in our feelings today. Crying. Hairdresser, hair salon. No. All right, so this is where she was crying, like I said, and drooling after finding out Zeus Network offered her a job. Here we go. Yeah, she wildin', dog. She wild. She funny as shit, though. Here we go.
But what the hell, boy?
First off, congratulations to her for the job. Hey, it's hard to get a job right now, bro. Congratulations to her, bro. Congratulations to her. Now the crying, I know people watching, but damn, bro. Gotta be some mental illness, bro. I don't know. Not to her. Not to her. And it is still Men's Mental Health Month for the last 2 days. So, gentlemen, if you got something wrong with you, hey, go get it checked out. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's just something to, like, you know, record yourself crying. I mean, I guess she was on live. But yeah, I'm saying, like, people that record themselves crying, you know, you got to watch the playback of you recording yourself crying. So if you record yourself crying and right? Follow me. You record yourself crying, and then you gotta watch the playback and you go post it. Oh yeah, you cooked, bro. Hold on. Hold on. You cooked, bro. You cooked. There's something wrong with your brain, bro. Something wrong with your brain. At least in my opinion, that's a bit excessive. Here we go.
Oh my God, thank you, God. I'm so proud of you. You see how the trials and tribulations
What are you doing?
All right, man. All right, let it out, man. Let it out. Damn. Damn, but you the same one talking about you made Blueface and Blueface need you. Now you sitting here crying over a job, my ninja. Come on, bro. I'm uncomfortable. All right, let it out. Yeah, boy. Hey, one thing about it, bro, she got the internet in a chokehold, bro. She got the internet in a chokehold. Damn, she a good crier though. I ain't gonna lie, she a good crier, but it you know, what are we talking about? Hold on.
But what the hell, boy?
What we talking about, people?
I missed them Zeus checks, you heard? No, don't hang up. Why is you so overstimulated? The fuck would I go on any other app of mine? Oh, I like this. Shit.
So for those of you who don't know, the reason why we made her story today, shout out to Twan. Twan said chokehold. Hey, yeah. She got the internet in the chokehold. But yeah, I was saying the reason why she became the stream topic today is because you know, I think she started streaming on Twitch. No, on Kick. Chrisean Rock signs Kick deal. So she signed a Kick deal and she made me realize I should start streaming on Kick too. So that's why she made it. Here we go. Who is this?
Yo, Kick is the prime example of about to make money off somebody else's stupidity. They just signed Chrisean to a deal, right? And they
But what the hell, boy?
Stop hating, little mama. Stop hating. Here we go. Let me see.
Get paid off of some subs. Kick, you get paid off of viewers.
Yeah.
So if you got 300 viewers, 200 viewers, instead of, so I think,
yeah, like I said, she made it because we finna start streaming on Kick. Hopefully we can start getting paid because ninjas ain't donating. Hey man, hit the like button, bro. What's wrong with y'all ninjas? Hit the like button, bro. Hit the like button. Make some noise in the comments or whatever.
I just did the math.
Do the math.
And long story short, you'll know the math.
What's up, baby?
It's different. Just download the app. Download Kick. When you download Kick, you'll see the difference from Kick and Twitch. Like, first, you know, give it some time, but it's way better being paid off for your viewers because you got more viewers than subs, right or wrong.
Now that's bars. That's bars. But you didn't tell us immediately. You did not tell us immediately. Here we go.
I just feel God. My God is so...
Oh my God, man. Hold on. They always got to kill me with the thing, with the noise.
Ah, you know I like this Zeus checks. What's up, my brother, man?
Hey Zeus, what I gotta do to make it? Do I gotta act like a crash out on here for y'all to, you know? I'm trying to make money too. What do I have to do? Let me see. And she got a new man.
See my man GK.
Yes, the deal. What's the deal?
What's that song go like?
You need to leave.
Huh? Hold up. Sky. See my man.
I think she meant that's her friend. I hope, or else Blueface finna be mad. Shout out to Blueface. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Here we go.
I'm gonna use that 500 for the date that we go on.
I'm not going on a date with you.
Yeah, hold on one second, people. I'm trying to show y'all this, but they keep adding the music. And then we're gonna show y'all the new streamer ad that she dropped after making her deal with Kick. Hold on. Crying Hair Salon. And y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me see. Here we go.
My God, it's so good.
Oh.
I just feel God. My God,
Well, we about to take that copyright. Fuck it.
it's so good.
Hey, YouTube and all the other platforms, free use, bro. Don't ban me over this video because I'm gonna be hot, bro. Okay, I'm gonna be mad. Alright, for the rest, we just gonna let her do what she does. I'm just like, do you know these people for real? I don't know. And then here's Junior. He's looking healthy. Shout out to Junior. I think he's fine, guys. I think she's been trolling us the whole time, personally.
Smiling.
Look at him. Look at him.
You sleepy?
Yeah, he looks normal to me. He looks normal to me. I think she been trolling us the whole time, bro. I think she been trolling us the whole time. Now, I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't like babies being on social media because it's weirdos out here in these streets. But I think he's fine. Anyways, we're going to show you guys her streamer ad that she dropped because she has her goals. And we hope that she can make it to whatever she's trying to do. Chrisean Rock signs Kick deal. And here is herself introducing Kick as her new streaming platform. Here we go.
For a fucking app, bro. I'm trying to explain to you this is smart. They backing me up on everything. New house, everything, bro. I need help. This is gonna help us, bro. I'm about to hang up. I just pulled up at the office. Nigga, I gotta go. I'm about to hang up, bro. I have to go, bro. I have a meeting. I can't do it. This is not.
Whoa, I'm telling y'all, bro. One thing she got going is that crying, bro. She got that crying shit down pack. I respect it for her. Here we go.
Chrisean,
go ahead, wipe them tears.
Done. It's time to get to it. Chrisean, are you ready to have 24/7 streaming?
I did it with Zeus. I can do it with Kick. That's easy.
24/7, around the clock, live and direct, unedited, unfiltered. Whew, they're in for a time.
I know. When I get up there, I gotta lock in.
Driver!
Let's go.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah, I'm here to let y'all niggas know. I mean, we may do marathon soon, but I'm not doing no goddamn 24-hour stream. Y'all niggas are crazy.
You need to leave.
There's just no way, bro. There's just no way.
Ah, you know.
All right, yeah, we know the wig looks nice. He looked nice with the wig on, or the hair. I don't know at this point. I can't tell. Let me give y'all some of her old days. This is the old her.
Being weird.
That's what I'm saying.
They're talking to me. Am I supposed to just be quiet?
That's crazy.
Look at me.
Like,
I'm right here. I'm right here with you. Stop playing with me with Shark. You just talking to Shark and you trying to like isolate me from that conversation.
Sorry. Oh man, that shit be killing me, bro. It reminds me of the old days.
I love you. I'm sorry.
Hold on. I'm looking up. Hold on. Chrisean Rock getting kicked out. They keep killing us with the music, bro, because, you know, I ain't trying to get no issues. Chrisean Rock, Blueface, Blue face, no jumper. Here we go.
They were here last time, him and Chrisean.
No, man. Damn. These people pissed me off with that shit, boy. Here we go.
That's the talk. Hey, man, this one right here.
We got the
boy. They finna kill me, bro.
In the beginning, it was nuts.
Let's talk about Blueface and.
Can I have a kiss?
Hi, Rock. Welcome back.
Welcome back, man.
Welcome back.
We were talking.
Feeling better?
Very great about you.
Yeah, ladies. Shout out to the women that like gangbangers. Y'all like this kind of shit? Here we go.
Speaking highly.
For real.
Are you okay? Can I have a kiss?
Why did you let him take me out?
Bro, you were spazzing. You talking about nobody speaks for me. I did
want you back up in
So
here,
when you
though.
start
We all
wilding
do.
out, I can't. Don't expect me to speak for you if I can't speak for you when it's fine and dandy. I'm not gonna speak for you when it's wilding out if I can't speak when it's fine and dandy.
Don't let him take me out. That's weird.
Okay, control yourself.
I'm controlling
Make your
myself.
man look like
I'm
a
controlling
good
myself. Why we have to talk about like sensitive topics? Like we should.
Because that's what we're here for. You see all these cameras and
ladies, this is a learning example. This is how you mess up the bag, ladies. When you sit here, let a ninja bring you to the interview and you wilding out, that's how you mess up the bag, bro. Now, she's entitled to her opinion and feelings, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying it's a time and place. So if you can't handle yourself, you gonna get handled. And I'm gonna show y'all part 1. Hold up.
They're not here for us to tell them our best day
You
ever.
should say next.
You should see.
Don't
You
try to
telling
make
me
it
what I
seem
should have
like-
said.
I'm just saying, like you should.
I dictate. I wear the pants. You don't tell me what I should have said. I'm gonna tell you what you should have said.
I'm not meaning
Alright.
like that.
That's what it sounds like.
No, I mean like.
Don't tell me what I should have said. If I want to.
Sorry. It's hard for me to keep a straight face. Don't y'all remember when y'all was young and dumb and y'all thought y'all was grown, and then life just hit you and make you realize you wasn't grown? I remember when I was young and dumb with my little girlfriends and shit. I'm thinking I'm grown. I'm like, yeah, I wear the pants. Ninja, I'm the dad. Ninja, I ain't you the mom. I'm the dad. Now I be looking at myself like, oh man, my sound didn't go off. Damn.
But what the hell, boy?
Here we go.
Answer a question. Trust me to answer for the both of us in the best interest for both of us. Simple as that.
I'm saying like I wasn't.
You're still trying to prove a point. You're not even listening.
I don't want to prove a point.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, you said.
If I'm asked a question that you
ask
don't
a question
like, you should
and
just
you
be
don't
quiet.
like,
You
you're gonna
still talking.
answer it in our best interest. That's what you said. I heard you.
Because we together, right?
Stop making it seem like I didn't hear
You don't trust me to
babe.
answer for us?
You can answer.
Do you trust me to speak?
The internet's, hey man, they had the internet in a chokehold a while back. Chrisean, Blueface, kicked out. I'm trying to show y'all part 1. Let me see. Oh, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Bear with me. Here we go.
That's the talk. Hey, man, this one right here.
We got the
All
hot
right, we're going to have to take the copyright for it. Free use, YouTube.
couple on the internet.
Pretty much right now.
She don't get
Rock, can I ask you a question?
That's not cool. That's
You want to get violent?
bad,
That's
bruh.
it, violent.
Can I ask you a question? So,
It's the life we
You're
chose.
saying you're bad.
Bad. I'm not
That
saying
mentality.
you're
I'm
bad.
saying
You're
that
trying to
mentality.
say, and you're trying to gaslight me. Just let me talk for myself. I don't like nobody setting me up in a conversation. Let me talk for myself.
So,
it's sensitive.
I think I'm gonna finish.
What you playing for?
I think I'm gonna finish.
No, you're not.
You wanna do it by yourself?
What do you mean? Do it by
I'm gonna do it. I'm
myself.
gonna do it. I'm
Are
not
you
finna-
looking at
no,
me?
No. Wait, this is what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being weird.
Hey.
No,
No, take her outside.
My bad, y'all. I had snorted like a pig. I'm sorry if that was unattractive.
Take her outside. Take her outside. You. I don't speak for you.
Right.
That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak for you. So now you're cut like, bro, close the blinds. Bro, close the blinds. Take her outside if you got to. Take her outside. No, I can't.
Hey, please get her outside.
Tiny, take her outside, bro.
Please.
Pick her up by her ankle.
No, Tom, please help, please. Tom, please help us.
You want to be a man? I'm going to show you.
I'm not being a man. You
You're
come here.
No.
You come here. Bobby, you come here.
There ain't nobody trying to grab you, one whatever, like people trying to just be respectful. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation, but right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just, she off that Hennessy, man.
Let's continue.
Blue, can you come here? No. No, can I gotta take you. I gotta take you. Blue, can you come here? Like that. Can you come here?
Oh.
Hey, come here, bro. What are you like? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for?
Camera down.
Hurry up, Blue.
Yeah? Or you need to wet your camera? Huh? Don't worry about what. I will wet your camera.
Blue, what are you doing, my nigga? Come here.
I'm walking out with you. I'm really with you.
Hey. I'm trying to say what? Say what, bro? What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, it wasn't that serious. Anyways, like I said, ladies, you want to be with gangbangers? Hold on, let me show you some more. Shout out to Chrisean. Let me see. Here we go.
I don't believe in marriage, but
What?
I love her.
He getting married with me. Can you be quiet? Is this go along?
Okay, so
If I give him $3 billion, he gonna marry me.
but why do you think the money has to be involved for you?
Ladies, I'm here to tell you, you give me $3 billion. Well, let me stop. Here we go.
To get married.
Cause nobody got his back. Money really, what? What?
You popping your shit.
Yeah, cause what you
I like
talking
where you
about?
going with this.
See, now this the Blueface and Chrisean that I liked, right? And I don't know what happened, but
Don't stop. Don't stop. All right. I don't believe in marriage.
Let me see. Then something happened and then boom.
See, and you still, that's enough for somebody to do to me, for me to say you're evil, so now you get the evil blue. Just take a second to think about that. I know it confused you.
It
You
don't
don't
even confuse
even know what that
nothing,
means.
bro. You keep
but
saying
okay.
steal from you. What the fuck are you talking about? Steal from you?
You stole from me.
Why don't I have a car already? Why don't I have a car?
Because you stole from me.
Why don't I have a car?
Because you stole from me.
Why don't I have a car?
Because you stole from me.
No, that's not true.
Why would I buy a thief a car?
That's not true.
The fuck?
That's
Are you
not
dumb?
true.
Why
That
would
car.
I buy a bitch that stole from me a car?
No, just say you want more control over me, bro. It's not that.
A car ain't gonna. A car will give me more.
Shout out to the Adams everywhere. And the Adams are like me, the men. Man, I'm here to tell you, bro. You don't own none of these girls, bro. Okay? You might like to think so.
You need to leave.
The women belong to the game. You know what the game is? The best way to describe it without getting anybody's panties in the water, and I'm referring to the men and women. The best way to describe it is women belong to the government of the country that they're in, okay? Okay? So in this case, since we're in America, women belong to Uncle Sam, my ninja. Let's get it.
More control over you. All you gonna do is bang the motherfucker. Hey, daddy, I'm crashed on the side of the road. That's all you gonna. What the fuck? You think I'm worried about controlling you? You're an idiot.
You need to leave.
I'm not. That's what it is.
You can't even control yourself. You think I'm trying to control?
Like from jump, all I did was try to help her. She lost her tooth on my behalf. So I'm like, you know what? That's fucked up. I feel guilty, so let me.
So this is when he met her brother and her dad, and I guess her dad sneaked them. And after that, they was all squabbling, or scrapping, as we like to say, or shooting the one, as we say back home.
Flip the whole scenario, because the way she lost her tooth, I'm shooting show. People came up, unarrived. She ran, hit her face. You ain't trying to do nothing to her.
No, I'm just saying, if y'all gonna be on the internet,
scenario.
she eating your toes, eat her butt crack or something on there. You feel me? Like, it's not.
What?
What the hell,
Little bro, shout out to her brother though. That ninja said, I get what he was trying to say though. We just trolled him. But that ninja said, she licking your toes, eat her butt crack. Ninja. Yo. Funny as fuck, bro. Come on, that's made for the internet. Come on now.
It's like all of that good stuff.
we don't. I know, but it's like
you never addressing
nothing
where she go left.
Yeah, So where you going?
Shout out to all the brothers out here with a sister that defend a sister. I respect it. I respect it. Here we go.
They explained something to me that you said you don't see her doing no wrong.
I don't see no wrong in her though.
I'm saying what she doing, how that's gonna play out, what she doing wrong. Who gonna call her and be like, yo, you kind of going left. That's a grown man.
Call you when you go
but I'm
left.
saying, what I get from you is like, my sister is innocent, and the reaction was just guilty. What would you do if she stole your car and drove it to Baltimore?
I don't know how to call the police. We don't do that shit.
What you mean call the police?
I don't know.
Personal stuff.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, that's personal. It's hard to.
Personal. We can't.
Fuck the police. You got.
But yeah. That's why I'm saying where y'all be biased sometimes, bro. You can't do that, bro. I'm sorry. I'm here to let you know, bro. Here we go.
Report your car stolen regardless, right?
But it's just like like us, how we is, we just ain't gonna do it. Like we just ain't doing that shit.
No, I'm saying, are you listening? I'm saying if this happened to you, you go to sleep by yourself in your house by yourself. You wake up, your car is gone.
But it's personal, babe. You know what you was doing.
No.
Ignoring me.
And then look, we guys. So it's like.
Yeah, man, enabling bad behavior. Nah. Nah, I ain't with it. And we're gonna show you one more. Like I said, we fast forward now, and I think she's getting older. Let me see. Do we have the one I wanted to show? Let me see. I don't know if we have the one. Who is this though?
I was watching the stream with Chrisean.
Damn, who is this? Whoa, who is this? Hey. Yeah, she give me essay vibes. Shout out to my Latino brothers and sisters. I heard the accent, but yo, who is this? Hold up, my bad, y'all. Y'all look real quick.
And Blueface last night, and it's crazy how people still think that he's the problem. I don't think Blueface is the problem. Blueface was very honest with that.
Little baby, I'm here to tell you, we don't care what you got to say, bro. We just looking at you, bro.
She's just delusional, and she thinks that situation is something that it's not. She's like, oh yeah, cause. You know, I'm out here working. He don't want you outside. Every time you're outside, it's in
right, I don't care what you got to say. I'll put you on mute, but damn, you look good, okay? Damn. Damn. Do y'all see her?
Embarrassment for him. Every time that you're outside.
Shout out to Twan. Twan says she a cat. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She's straight, bro. She my speed. She my speed. Here we go.
Boy. And here we go. It gets reminded again of what
yeah. Whatever you said, I don't even care. Yeah.
And he doesn't want you punching people in the face, getting sued, fighting.
Yeah, whatever.
It's very clear what he wants. He wants a girl that's gonna hold it down until
you gonna be that girl.
When he gets home, they do what they gotta do, and then the money's gonna.
Are you gonna be that girl?
He don't want you outside doing dumb shit because you're a crash out. And all you want to do is argue and I love you. It's.
I ain't gonna lie, this girl straight though, bro. Hey.
You gotta listen to what the other person is telling you. Is he a little manipulative? Yeah, he is. But at the end of the day,
damn, baby, look, baby, I'm gonna put you on mute, baby. I don't know what you talking about, bro. I ain't hear a word you said. I was just looking at your face. Damn, I know you got ninjas. I know she got ninjas. And look. My type is not really light brights no more. My type is like dark skinned women and like brown skinned women. But she's straight though. She stopped me. I had to go.
That little boy situated.
Yeah. Yeah, them lashes look good, baby.
Jr.
Look at them edges. Let me see your nails.
You know, I don't have to say it. You guys see the pictures.
Yeah. We looking at you. We ain't worried about all that.
Situation, and she did that to him.
Yeah.
The whole situation is just really crazy. But
whatever
really
you said, baby.
Blueface is the evil one.
You say you want my check.
He's just dealing with a delusional.
You say you want my check.
That obviously is not.
You want my money.
Him alone. How did she end up in his house?
How much?
She's in his house. You would think all the money, all the chairs,
all right, baby. You talking too much. What's the price, bro? What's the price? You beautiful. Damn.
Good pacifier, but you're house hopping. Priorities are just crazy, yo.
Yeah, you just find the shit too. Ooh. Anyways, like I said, fast forward now. So, like I said, she launched her kick deal, Chrisean Kick. Let me see. Yeah, that girl's fine, man. Damn. That girl's fine. Shout out to Twan. He said, yes, sir. Them dark skins do it for me every time. Yeah. Hey, man. Look, man. Me, I always be with the brown skin girl. Like my first serious relationship, I consider my relationships from high school when they started. Like my first actual relationships, I don't really count middle school and elementary. Yeah, my first girlfriend was brown skin. Second girlfriend was brown. They was really brown skin girls. I started dealing with like Spanish women and when I got to college and shit, like really started dealing with Spanish women like Puerto Rican and like Dominican and like Cuban and shit like that. And now, I mean, I kind of deal with what looks like me. You know, I kind of find what looks like me attractive, as everybody should, I think. I also like, you know, I like different types of women. Ladies, somebody said in the chat, am I a swirler? And I always be like,
But what the hell, boy?
Sometimes.
You need to leave.
But yeah, no, I'm saying like baby mama is probably gonna be like, or wife or whoever I have kids with, they're probably gonna be black or some form of Hispanic. Yeah, pretty much. But let's continue. Yeah, like I said, she signed that deal. We're gonna play this. Let me see. Hold on. That's Kit calling.
Yo, where you at? Where y'all at, yo?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to start making ads. That's fire ad though. I like it. Let me see. That's pretty much it for today's show, man. Like I said, she was crying because she got the job at Zeus, and I believe she got the job from Kick, and congratulations to her. Yeah, congratulations to her. We're gonna close out with my song. Y'all know what it is. Take You Home. Add this song to your playlist. That's that. We dropping more music, and we appreciate everybody watching the show. Ultimately, the way the poll went, we had 62% of people saying she was rebranding, and we had 38% of people saying she was getting her life right. And like I said, I mean, she's just growing up. Everybody grows up at some point, even me. We all have to become adults at some time, but the main thing is we all have to grow up at some time. So there's a difference between becoming an adult and then being a grown-up. You got to learn the difference between the two. All right, man, let's close out. Y'all know what it is. This is the Adam Effect. Peace. Black baby, this one for the bad bitches. What up, mama? Pull up to the front of the club, please. Form a circle. Here we go. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. I smoke on me potent, man, it got me choking. Pink drink, man, it got me coasting. Medicating, man, it got me focused. I'm invincible, I feel like I'm floating. Kissing on the lips like it's French, and I'm making music like my name is Chopin. Black is in and out, black is in and I'm drugged out cause I'm really coping. Baby girl, I got a question for you and I think it's yes cause I'm really hoping. I've been grinding and it's really showing. Baby girl, she start grabbing me, I'm like, baby girl, she like, daddy, please. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you, well, tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy.